we're live. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being part of the Rocket League Old Farts community. Today we're doing our random Fuckfest tournament. It's a...
What's the Twitch name?
I think people like this format.
It's the RL Old Fart.
Okay, so I've got 30 people checked in, so that'll be good for 5 rounds. The games will be cast by Mike the Support, and so please go check out his Twitch. It'll be under Lurker RL, and give him a follow. That'll be in the description as well, so you can check that out. So the rules for the Random Fuckfest, for those who have not done this before, the way it works is I will roll the dice, which I haven't done yet, and you'll get your teams assigned. You know, this team versus the next 3, and down the line. This isn't the setup yet. This was just from the check-in list, so I haven't done that yet. For the folks that are in green, there are patron members. And for those who don't know, we have a Patreon set up where you can pledge $5 to $20 a month to help support the server. The money will go first and foremost to supporting the server Discord boost so that we can maintain high-level audio and video quality. Any other funds will go towards tournament prizes, giveaways, and eventually, we'll be able to get better equipment for our casting team and whatever fun things we can think of. For the Patreon members, I try to do something fun and special every now and then. And so the idea I came up for this tournament is one of your perks is that you get a chance to re-roll. Okay, so if you as a Patreon member don't like the team you're on or don't like your opponents, you can DM me and ask for a re-roll. And I'll give you 30 seconds after the first, after the teams are matched up. So DM me privately, so nobody has to know that you're the one that doesn't like their team, okay? And obviously re-rolls can be worse for you, but that's the way it goes. If more than one person DMs me, so if all 10 of you decide you don't like your teammate, I'll re-roll once because, I don't want to re-roll 10 times, but you won't know that. So that's how that goes, okay? As far as the games itself, once you get in the game, once I do the setups, someone on the blue team will be responsible for creating the private match. So it'll either be old 1 fart, old 2 fart, etc., etc. Make sure you don't join your in-game team until all the players are present and in spectating mode, so that the game doesn't start prematurely. And then somebody can join the orange team and tell them the server's up and ready to go. Basic matchup default settings. Please use USEs because we have some European players here, so we want to make sure that everybody has, no more than 150, 160 ping. After the game, very important, someone on the winning team grabs a screenshot of the scoreboard and posts it in the score report channel. Make sure that that's there, because otherwise I won't be able to give you your scores and you will be asked out for that game. Make sure you comment the lobby number you're on so I can easily find it. Okay. The spectating we'll deal with once we get to semifinals, because everybody here will be playing. After the games are set and we do the re-roll option, give me 1 second to have Mike look at the team and see which game he wants to cast. He'll be casting the games online. Make sure you give him a follow. He's at the Twitch TV/LurkerRL. And obviously he's our in-house coach as well. So if you need any assistance, make sure you hit him up for that. Okay? All right. Now that I've said all that for a second time, are there any questions?
I got one.
Yes, sir.
I am a blue guy, but I should be a green guy.
Who are you?
Trash can Mark.
Yes, you are.
Thank you.
All right. And I also asked earlier, but in case anybody came late, does anybody here have a completely different in-game name than what you show on Discord? Because I'll be going off the scoreboards, and if your name is completely different, I'm going to have a hell of a time finding you. So anybody need to speak up about a different name?
Fishy is
yes. My in-game name matches this one.
Fishy, what are you in-game?
Urine Fishy.
Urine Fishy, right, okay. Okay, anybody else?
Yes, Schneeflittchen.
That's close enough. Sorry, what's your in-game name?
Chef Koch 4645, so Chef, like in Chef, and KOCH.
Okay, good enough, okay. Anybody else? Takuma?
I'm Bad Wolf DJ.
I am Gomi Dot.
Takuma, right? You're Gomi, okay?
Gomi Dot.
That's fine. That's all I need to find you. And Musical Fox, you're still Bad Wolf in game?
Yeah, Bad Wolf TJ.
Okay.
Mark sucks at RL.
Yep. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. All right, guys. We're 15 minutes past. Thanks for hanging out with me, and let's get this started. Okay. Got these names. We're gonna do 3 dice rolls. Say your prayers to the Excel gods. And here we go.
No whammy.
1, 2, and 3. Okay, so here's the team so far. Just a second, let me can everybody read them, okay?
Wow.
Or do I need to make them larger? Okay, if everybody can read them, okay, I'll post this in the chat as well. Patreon members, 30 seconds. If you want to re-roll, please send me a DM.
On Sketch 78, right?
That or streaming, I got both of them up, yeah.
Alright, so I just want to make sure that people don't show up on stream on accident.
Right, I'm not sharing my Discord, am I? All you guys are seeing is the Excel?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, I got 1 re-roll request. I'm going to re-roll. Here we go. Ready? 1 re-roll. 1 time. Okay. Alright, this is it.
Because you said you're going to post a picture of it?
Yeah.
Alright, sorry guys, my internet crashed.
Okay. Who's that?
Tiki.
Okay. Oh, you're back. You're fine. Alright, so these are your teams.
God, I would be against Cat.
I feel alive.
I'm sorry.
My ugly card's coming for you.
Okay, Mike.
Cat and I have played a game or two together.
Mike, is there a team you want to cast?
Let's do Old 5.
Okay, so Mike will join Old 5. Okay, everybody else, remember, blue team makes the server. Don't join the game until everybody's in as spectating. Notify orange, and then winning team needs to post a screenshot. Okay, do you guys all see the voice channels below?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, free to hop in your games and get going, and then come back up here when you're all done. One
There
game.
we are.
Okay.
All right.
Welcome to the casting booth, Skitch.
Thank you, sir. Are we in game?
Almost.
All right, I will meet here and deal with the back end stuff. Thanks.
Oh man, they already made the lobby real fast. We've got Big Crispy Fart versus Closeted Phoenix, so someone kept their OFL scoreboard set up. This is going to be a pretty exciting matchup. We've got some pretty skilled players in the lobby. And so, if I remember correctly, I think that Orange Team has a relatively similar skill gap, so there are going to be a lot of Champ 1 to Champ 2 players, but Big G will be a big, gigantic threat, I want to say, for the Blue Team, if I remember correctly. So we're going to see some potentially lopsided matchups, either for Blue Team or Orange Team. So my prediction off the bat is that Orange Team will be on the stable side, whereas Blue Team has the potential to swing very heavily. So I'm curious to see what we're going to be getting in this matchup. I think we're still waiting on 3 players, because I think we should have 8 in this lobby. So let's see, I think we should have 1 more, and then we are off to the first game. Pretty excited to see Gomi, Mr. Rogers, and Accidentally all on the same team. Curious to see what we can get going. There'll be a few unfamiliar faces, for me at least, as I don't tend to see all the US East players or US West players at night. So we got Big Gigantic rocking his Season 3 tag, and we are off to the races here. I think you have to go to the spectate mode, Skitch. Alright, I think that I'm going to have to try to do this a la South American style, as I think Skitch did not go to the spectate mode. Or it looks like he did. I have him on the second screen, so... We've got a pretty interesting matchup here. Iculus Gomi and Mr. A. Rogers versus Accidentally, Big Gigantic and Olapena. Olapena, I think, was the finalist, or even winner for the third OFL season. So definitely a solid competitor in that regard. And we've got Big Gigantic rocking one of the ugliest cars you'll ever see in the tournament. Alapena already getting the opening goal here. Very good stuff coming in here. I was just admiring Big Gigantic's car here as he really went out of his way to make sure that he had the ugliest car in the lobby. As I don't think there are that many other people that are engaging in this debauchery here. Gonna take a look at Gomi here. Taking a kickoff versus Accidentally. Very favorite kickoff here coming in for Orange Team here, but there's not a lot of follow-up coming in here. So the Orange Team are going to be looking for a response here, and every now and then I will be checking on the scoreboard just to make sure that we can see who's taking the lead, as points are distributed based on how high you are on the scoreboard. Accidentally, with a big challenge coming in here, Iculus is going to get it over Accidentally, and Alapena is going to be left on his lonesome here on defense, and that is going to be an equalizer goal coming in here. Nicely done coming in here for the Orange Team. Take a look at this one here. A little bit of pre-flip action on the near post. Nicely done to get it past Alapena. And we're already off to 1-1 here, and there is a big point disparity coming in for the Orange Team, and the Blue Team is relatively even in terms of points, so that might be something that can swing later in the endgame. Accidentally missing a challenge here, deciding not to go for the pass there, and going to back off. And we got a potential counterattack coming in for Orange here. Does decide to get the center. Mr. A. Rogers not able to clean that up there, and this is going to be a huge swing coming in for Alapena. Not able to get the ceiling shot coming in, but Gomi with a beautiful intercept there. Unfortunately, not able to get it past the crossbar here, and it's up to Big G to get a breakaway going here. Mr. Rogers directly under the ball, but still gets good contact coming in here. And that blue attack managed to fizzle out here. Mr. A. Rogers not able to get the best touch there. Could have been the breakaway goal coming in. Accidentally looking really awkward here. The pool shot save would have been ridiculous if that came through. And Mr. Rogers unfortunately getting bossed out by the crossbar there. We've got a very explosive game 1 here, and we've still got a few more coming in for this first round here of the Random Fuckfest. Curious to see what Accidentally does with this ball. Not able to beat out Mr. Rogers, but still favoring Big G coming in here. 50 sent all the way to the blue side here, and Iculus not in the best of positions for this bounce. Alapena is going to try to get a counterattack going. Gomi sending it off to the side here. And we're going to see if Gomi is able to get a counterattack going here. Looks like it's going to be up to Mr. Rogers coming in here. Accidentally doing a good job of getting between the ball here and the player. But unfortunately, a lot of these blue players are not really connecting with their teammates here. And I feel like it's only a matter of time before the Orange Team actually do score, as if they've definitely had the most opportunities, but the crossbar has been their doom for the past minute or so. And I'm just curious to see what Accidentally decides to do. Big Gigantic almost able to squeak it past 2 defenders here. It's going to be up to Alapena to try to keep the extension. It's going to go straight to Gomi here. Gomi on the counterattack. Being patient there on the 50. Unfortunately, not able to make contact there. It's going to go straight in front of the orange net here, and Big G not able to get the near post connection there. Iculus is going to have to try to get something going here, as what was favored for Orange Team for the past 2 minutes is now starting to swing in the favor of Blue. And I think it's only a matter of time before Big G does start making progress on the... I believe this is the Proteus. Rocking a very hideous brown and green car here. Near post shot, not golden enough just yet. And Mr. A. Rogers is going to keep the pressure going. That's going to sneak past one defender, but not past Alapena. And we're going to see a potential counterplay. Big G really far away from the play. Not able to get the crossbar read coming in here. And it's going to be all up to Accidentally to try to keep the play going here. Not going to be able to keep the pressure just quite yet. And Iculus and Gomi are going to be on the counterattack here. It looks like Iculus is going to bail here. So it will be up to Gomi and Mr. A. Rogers. Rogers does get a pretty solid touch for Iculus. Is Iculus going to make it on time? Double commit though. Gomi left in an awkward position here. Big G's going to get it past Gomi, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get it past another here. And we've definitely got a stalemate here, as a lot of these games tend to count. I've participated in 1 or 2 of these random tournaments, and so you definitely do want to have at the very least 2 game wins in the first round, but 3, even then you're not safe some of the times here, due to the point distribution. So this first game is going to be critical for some of the players here in the standings, as you definitely want to take any win you can get, because as we've seen with the Washington Generals, bless Chris YKK and a few of his other comrades, sometimes you will get paired into a full GC lobby, so sometimes you do want to be taking all of these wins that you can get right now. And that is a very nice goal coming in here for Big G. And this is looking like a bit of a rough patch coming in here for the Orange Team. I do think they have what it takes, though, to get an equalizer goal at the very least here. Send us into overtime. But the crossbar has to be working with them in this one. Accidentally going to send that center. Mr. A. Rogers is up very fast for this one. Not able to connect with a teammate, but Iculus doing a beautiful job of intercepting here. Mr. Rogers may be able to get another one. Is going to bail out. Gomi does connect it towards the center of the net there. And this is what I mean. We've seen one time where the crossbar does cooperate here, and Gomi gets a very nice angle coming into the near post there. Accidentally not quite fast enough on that save there. And this is looking pretty good here coming in for the orange team. As my prediction for the last part of this game, as I think it will be settled with 1 goal here. I do slightly favor out orange team here, but it's all up to Big G to carry the blue team here. As I say that, though, Alabenya does get a massive beat coming in there in the aerial department. It's going to be up to Iculus here to try to punish this bad clear from Accidentally. Big G, though, very fast on the play here. Accidentally, Big G 2v2 coming in here, bailing out. It looks like we're going to be going to overtime here on this first game. Unless Big G has something to say about it. Mr. Rogers does get a pretty solid center coming in here. Very unfortunate mishit for Big G. Iculus trying to get in on the action. And it is going to be overtime here on game 1 of round 1 here for the Random Fuckfest. Seeing what Mr. Rogers does. This does favor Alabenya here. Mr. Rogers is going to try to get in early on the action here. And Big G is put in an awkward position here. Does miss the ball. Accidentally bailing out Big G here. And I feel like it's only a matter of time before Orange get the game-winning goal here. Iculus with a very nice beat there. Is anyone ready there for the team? Not quite yet. And Big G has a big task here. 0 boost. Does manage to get the 100, but he's going to have to 50 Gomi off of that. And Gomi deciding to stay grounded here. Going for the fake challenge. Good call in that regard. And Iculus and Rogers are probably going to be the only people that can keep the play going. But Alapenya and Big G trying to get a little bit of a mid-air passing play going here. And this could favor Orange team if they get a beat here on the defense here for Blue. The Blue team defense has been holding up in general. Alapenya and Accidentally, I want to say, have been doing a lot of the work on defense here with the occasional beat from Big G. Nice try to get an intercept there against Iculus, but that whiff could be huge here. Mr. Rogers with the whiff there on the near post, or the back post, excuse me. And that is a very unfortunate way to lose the first game here. Take a look at that one. I think that Mr. Rogers is maybe not too used to the dingo here, but I can't say that for sure. Yeah. And we've already rounded off game 1 here, and we're going to be heading over to the main channel, I want to say, for the team selections. That was definitely a huge win here coming for the blue team. Big G and Alapenya definitely going to be happy with that one, and we're going to be dragged into the other one.
Literally, wow. I can do it.
Wow. Wow.
Won that stream game.
Good game, Chris.
Want to hop in a party with me and take a screenshot of my ugly car so it can be posted?
Yeah, it has to be in a clip of you scoring or saving or something. Not just your car.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta have some action.
Yeah.
Got it.
Action Jackson. I forgot to mention that.
Alright, I'm rolling up my sleeves.
I just pulled my clip in.
I don't even have an ugly car. I should work on that while I'm waiting.
Oh, my Zippy looks awesome.
Many people have told me my car is ugly, so I changed to nothing.
You picked the clip I thought you were going to.
The clip is an ugly car.
Yeah, you picked the clip that I thought you were going to.
Oh, the one that I snatched in front of you real quick?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if that's considered a goal steal, too, because you were about to hit it.
Oh, no, I was the defender there.
Oh, you were the defender. Oh, sorry.
That's alright.
My teammate was there, and I snatched it from him.
Hey, that's the game, man. Besides, my car can't jump. It's big and hunky and lots of awkwardness.
Wow. My car's awkwardness. It has down this hitbox, but it's like shorter and kind of fat.
get streaming again?
Yeah, it's still live. I'm just streaming what I'm doing on screen here. So, is everybody back yet? Or is there still a game going? Yeah, see right now.
I see 4 pictures in the results. All 1-goal games though.
Yeah.
Like there's still 1 game going on.
Okay. Yeah, I'll wait till everybody gets back before I review everything.
Old 2.
An overtime match.
Nail biter.
Right. Yeah, you guys, the VOD will be up on Twitch, so if you were in a stream game, you can go and watch that. You know, Mike criticizing your play.
Mike's streaming doesn't say it's streaming.
He's running through. He's on
Twitch.
RL Farts.
He's on what?
Twitch.
Twitch/RL Farts.
For Mike's stream?
He's casting through on there, so he's not on his own Twitch. That's what I'm saying.
All right, old 2 we just completed.
You guys the last game then, okay? Or you guys close that?
Huh?
I need the screenshot of the scoreboard.
Yeah, they're getting it.
Okay.
Orange.
We'll wait for them, the 3 to come back up, and I will talk some more.
Putting your scoreboard and roster back up on the Discord stream.
Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah. Let me know where I'm fucking up. This is,
Well, you can't say that on Twitch.
What?
Whoa.
I can't?
We are
I don't. I'm not a streamer, so I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want.
Yep.
You can. It's just because you just can't say anything like.
Holy
Right,
feedback,
just
Batman!
Wow.
Oh, by 1 point here, Zeke and Shwetty.
Yeah.
1
Yeah.
point. Close line.
He's not happy. he made it. He had a centering pass like with 1 second left, and it overturned.
Brutal. Alright. I will shut this down. Is everybody back in the... Yeah, okay, I'll let the chat room run. Okay. A couple things I forgot to mention before you guys started last one. So, if you didn't see, we are doing an ugly car contest. Big G definitely is in the spirit of it. So if you have an ugly car and you get an awesome save, goal, or assist, share that clip in the channel, and I'll put out a little note for people to vote on the ugliest but best save, or goal, or assist, and we'll throw a little extra prize to that person. Here's the scores. If you guys want to make sure that it looks right. So for those who haven't participated, I failed to mention this. MVP gets 3 tournament points. Second place gets 2, and the deadweight gets 1 point. And as you can see here, it's that tournament point is separated by 1 scoreboard point. So scoreboard matters, just like all your toxic teammates tell you. So make sure you ball chase and goal steal as much as you can, because you want to get top of the leaderboard. But you still have to win, otherwise you get 0. So that's the way this goes.
So only the winners get on the scoreboard?
Yes.
Okay.
Then we'll play 4 games and we'll total them up, and whoever has the most tournament points moves on. I'm going to take the top 18 people, so over half the top 3 games into semifinals. So we'll talk about that after game 4. Okay, everybody good? Everybody back? Any inquiries on the scoring here? If not, I'm going to roll for game 2.
Good to go.
Okay, let's do it. All right, 3 rolls. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. All right, patron members, I'm going to give you 30 seconds to take a look and see if you want me to re-roll. DM me if that's the case. And Mike, if you want to take a look and see which game you want to jump into then. 15 seconds.
I'm still waiting to stream to catch up so I can see my team.
It should be on the Discord stream as well.
Yeah.
Okay. I did get one reroll request.
Oh, gotcha.
So
okay.
I will reroll, and here we go. And that's it. Okay, here's your new teams. Mike, sorry, I guess that screws you up. Give Mike a second to see which team he wants to jump into. I'd say 2 looks like a gang.
Yes, I'm still with Mark.
Oh my goodness.
Mike the Sport, are you muted or I'm not hearing you?
Wow.
Oh yeah, I'm muted. Old 2 definitely looks saucy.
Okay. That looks like a game. So everybody go ahead and hop in your games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And number 2, please wait till Mike's in there so we can start the stream.
Sounds good.
We get the ladies today.
Sorry, Fox, you say something? Oh, it's going okay.
I have to say, this is definitely going to be an exciting one, though, for the second match. We've got Doggo, Riffraff, and Iculus that all happen to be Patreon members, which, trust me, it's not rigged. It's just a good coincidence. Versus Olapenya again. So Olapenya will be on a second stream match, I want to say. And I think the lobby's still not up, so we'll be waiting for a tiny bit here. But blue team off the bat definitely look pretty solid in that regard with all the Patreon members. I have to say that Riffraff in the past month or so has made an absurd amount of improvement, and Doggo as well made a lot of improvement as well. So blue team will be the team to beat just off of first glance, but as we saw, Olapenya in the first game that we casted had a lot of good defensive plays, so I'm curious to see if there will be any adaptations in that regard. Lobby's still not up for the time being, so we'll just be waiting for a little bit. And I'm curious to see when we can join. Looks like Skitch78 is on the other team there. Looks maybe he's doing a team interview?
Let me
not 100% sure.
Let me know when you guys are ready to go.
Yeah, I should also just use the Discord. I completely forgot about that, so I can actually see the team name. So Prytalk, pretty solid Diamond player. Olapenya is also around Diamond and Champ, and I'm not sure about Foxhole Charlie, as I want to say that he's relatively new to the server.
Hey, Mike, they've confirmed that server should be up.
Alright. We'll be joining. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty exciting matchup, I think. I'm going to put it out there. A little bit blue-sided favored for this one, but we're going to have to find out one way or another. Riffraff and Doggo definitely the 2 players to beat here, but Foxhole Charlie might be the X factor coming in for Orange Team here. Looks like we're missing one more player, I want to say. I already joined the spectator, so I think it should be alright. There's 6 players in the lobby here. Yeah, we have 8 people in the lobby, so it should be good to go. Yep, looks like everyone is joining on the team here. Doggo got the short end of the stick here, though, so that's going to be something worth looking out for, as he's playing from Slovakia, I want to say. So 148 ping is going to be pretty brutal on this US East here, but it shouldn't be enough to hold him back here. So for Orange Team coming in, Olapenya and Foxhole will probably be the X Factor players coming in here. And it looks like it's going to be up to Doggo and Riffraff to do most of the heavy lifting here for the blue team. Curious to see what Doggo decides to do here. That's going straight towards the net there, but Foxhole Charlie with a really good save coming in here. Doggo doing some great work as last man coming in here. Foxhole Charlie missing on the net there, and Iculus is going to secure that one. This is looking like a pretty rough start coming in here. 22-second opening goal here. And I think it was a bit unfortunate that Foxhole Charlie was left on his lonesome for such a long time there. But with only 22 seconds passed, we should be able to see potential equalizers coming in here. But as I said, Doggo is a force of nature, and so is Riffraff. Iculus did have a really good showing as well in the previous game. I want to say that Iculus lost as he was on the opposing team versus Big G. Nonetheless, Iculus did have a very good showing in terms of challenges and offensive play. As I say that, he goes for the dog chase into the net there. Riffraff securing the open net there. And we're already off to a potential massacre coming in here. 41 seconds have passed, and we're already 2 goals up here for the blue team. Doggo has been a little bit quiet, but definitely assisting on the support department. So that's sometimes what you have to do in some of these situations, as 50s do tend to get pretty janky when it comes to high ping play. As I say that though, Iculus has an opening there, near post setup for Doggo. Doggo a little bit on the back foot there. Not going to quite connect there, as Riffraff does secure the pinch save coming in there. It's going to be up to Riffraff here, rocking the ugly Proteus once again. I think he took a note out of Big G's book. Kiwi wheels, Proteus, and a little kitten on the top of the car. Definitely a hideous combination with the fish boost. But as I say that though, the backboard is going to set up a play for the orange team here. Not quite good enough to send it towards the net though. And Iculus does have a breakaway play coming in here. Enya is going to shut that down for the time being here. Curious to see if Riffraff can get that block going there. Pride Talk doing a great job of beating Riffraff here. But the rate of the play has started to slow down a little bit. Blue team are looking a little bit more quiet than they were in the first 41 seconds of the game. And we got a double commit coming here for the blue team. Is there anyone on orange able to respond here? Foxhole not able to get contact on the 50 here. Doggo has a potential turn coming in here. So that's just going to go straight to Olapenya, and Iculus will take that ball kindly. Riffraff, though, is going to try to get one more intercept coming in here, but I feel like we just have a lot of neutral exchanges here. Lots of 50s, lots of passes to the opposing team here. And blue team is definitely favored in that regard because they don't have to do a lot of work coming in here. They just have to do some waiting, be patient, and slowly grind out the game. And maybe a bit of infighting as well for the tournament points here. But we might see that as the clock starts to time down here. As we are getting close to halftime here in regulation. And Iculus almost able to secure the third goal there. The crossbar has been very merciless here in the tournament so far. And we'll see if the crossbar ever decides to give it in any of these goals here. Olapenya, though, doing a great job of getting it past 1. 2v1 for Doggo, though, and Doggo is just going to go for the slow play here. That's up a clear for Riffraff. Pride Talk will be shutting that down, though, for the time being. And we're seeing a little bit of a tame showing here for the past 2 minutes, but I do want to say that there will be an explosion here, as I think that the clock will determine that Orange Team will have to start going for more aggressive plays here. And I think that given the ping disparity, Doggo has decided to play a bit more safe. And as I say that, though, the janky high ping 50-50 working in his favor here. Take a quick look at this one here. Nice interception on Foxhole Charlie, pinching it off the bonnet of his car there. And that's just going to go straight into the back post there. Poor Pride Talk left standing there against a merciless pinch coming in there. I think that, I don't know if Skitch is actively participating for the thing, but the scoreboard, I can keep track of the scoreboard as well, Loomis. So for the time being, it is Doggo in the lead by 40 points over Riffraff. Iculus is not too far behind on the blue team here, but it could go either way at this point. So Doggo for the time being has secured first place on blue team here. And given with how the game has been going, I want to say that blue team are able to wrap it up, unless there's going to be some big clutch plays coming in from Foxhole and Olapenya. Iculus, though, trying to get the fourth goal here, flips past the ball, I dare say. And it's going to be up to Doggo here. Doggo deciding not to fake there with 0 boost, but giving Orange Team plenty of time to go for a counterattack here, but the blue team pressure is just too much for the time being. And I think that if we drop to last 20 seconds here, I think that it might just be enough for blue team to secure this. And then it's just going to be a matter of who takes first place on the blue team here. As Riffraff has done a good job of closing in on Doggo, only 10 points in the lead here. And so it could be anyone's game here for who gets first place on the blue team. So we're going to have to see some potential risky shots coming in here. Maybe faking out some saves here as well, though that's going to be difficult in the 3v3 lobby. Doggo, though, has an opportunity to secure the lead here, make sure that Riffraff can't make a comeback there. But unfortunately not able to get much contact behind the ball here. And it looks like Iculus might be out of the standings here for first and second place here. So it's just going to be a battle between Doggo and Riffraff of who will get the golden 3 points here for the game 2 here. Riffraff, though, with a beautiful shot out of nowhere, though. And that is enough to give him a massive, nearly 100-point lead coming in here. So I think that Riffraff just got the golden goal here, so to speak, for the competition between Doggo and Riffraff. I think that Doggo's going to have to go for some dog play, so to speak, because otherwise he will be taking home only 2 points here. Great 50 coming in there from Olapenia, but I dare say it's a little bit too late for that one. I think the only thing that could have happened here is maybe a potential save coming in here, but I don't think that would have helped Iculus' standings. Although maybe it would have actually helped him get second place here, so that save would have been desperately needed for Iculus there. And it's just a matter of Riffraff having the ball chase on the kickoff here, make sure that Doggo gets no piece of that ball there. Iculus might get the save here, but unfortunately does whiff that save, and that's not going to be enough to let him take the lead over Doggo. I think that that was actually a crucial save, believe it or not, just to get that second place. So Iculus, fortunately, going to be left with third place unless some freak kickoff happens that goes straight to the net here. Catalysta asks, is it wordplay or bark play? I think that Doggo needs to go woof woof if he ever wants to get first place here against Riffraff, as chest hair is strong with this one. And Riffraff doing a great job of securing first place here, definitely going clutch in the last 30 seconds there. And Doggo won't be too unhappy with 2 tournament points there, but it was definitely a toss-up between all these 3 players of who could get first and second. So definitely a bit of a lopsided match for blue team, but the how do you call it? The competition between the team was definitely interesting in that regard, and I don't know to what extent these teams pay attention to that, as I am definitely the kind of player that does do that, but I think that Riffraff securing that goal there in the last 30 seconds did him a massive favor there, as a shot plus goal I think leads to 100 points if I remember correctly, at least in the old system it does. So Riffraff with 3 tournament points will probably help him get to the next round here, so we're going to be dragged up all the way to the next channel here.
Alright.
Right, Talk.
Nice car.
Respect on also using the Proteus.
Yes, and I think you also have the glitter.
I didn't do, yeah, on one of the sides I did glitter, and on the other I did brains.
Oh, that's what I have glitter and brains too.
Yes! I was going for the essence of puke.
Yeah.
We are going to add the second round scores. It looks like everybody's out, so let me go hit the scoreboard channel and get those up and showing the old one. Crispy Dad with the 1 point, Rogue with 2, and Mark with 3. Okay.
Anybody else getting the hurricane tomorrow?
Yeah, outskirts of it.
It's over. Catalysta's game. Which game was this? Let's see.
Old 3.
Old 3.
3. Okay. Ninja with 3 points. Cat and Tiki taking a point. Taking a point with only 36 points, but that's not the record. We've had a 1 point TP with 10 scoreboard points, but that's definitely the low bar for this tournament, Tiki. Congratulations.
Yes.
Hey, we wouldn't have won without Tiki there.
Right? It's a team game. That's what I always say when
Yes.
See, look at the scoreboard. Yeah. Your point.
Get good.
Right. Riffraff, nice little goal steal at the end for that extra.
Thank you.
Extra point over Doggo.
I thought we were going to get you with these salty what a saves.
we enjoyed that.
Alright, that's set 1. Game 5. Let's see. Game 5. We took that one. Orange team has for 3. Ready for 1. Big 2. Okay. And then the last game was game 4. Alright, game 4, Gloria. 3 points, Silver for 2, and Bad Wolf. Bad Wolf, I thought you said you were Bad Wolf and not Musical Foxes. Throwing me off here, bro.
Oh, I must have changed it and forgot. Look, I'm high a lot, okay? You just can't expect this much data editing for me.
3 points there.
I can use that as an excuse.
We're adults here, yeah. Be as high as you want.
Listen,
All right,
I was high.
High on life.
Always.
Here's your score. Double check. Make sure you get your correct points attributed.
Yep.
Everything looks good.
Yep.
Get the next game ready. All right, game 3. Everybody ready? We're rolling 3 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, here's the game so far. Let me get my stopwatch out. And Patreon members, you have 30 seconds to give me the reroll signal. Everybody wants it.
Why am I always on the old two fart server?
Look at the roll. Okay. 8 more seconds. And... Okay, I do have a reroll request. So. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Alright, there's the games as they are. Mike, take a look. Let me know which you want to jump into.
Alright, let's take a look. Yeah, I got a bad mouth coughin'. Let's do it.
Okay. Alright, we're streaming game 3. So if you're in 3, you will be online. Okay, everybody else, go ahead and hop in your voice channels and start it up.
Alright, and we are back to the casting booth here. I'm going to go to the main menu. It looks like Skitch is already there. And before we join the next game, just a reminder to the shout out to the Old Farts League. If you have any Amazon Primes, make sure to subscribe to the channel, as all the funding will go back into the server, whether it's for Nitro, whether it's for prize pools and giveaways. So for any of you that has Amazon Primes or any subs that you're willing to give away, please do so. And then we can keep financing these lovely tournaments here. I'm going to check if there is a lobby already created, as the first one was definitely very fast in that regard. Alright, were we joining Old 3?
Old 3, Mike, yep. And
okay, yeah,
thanks for the plug, and everybody else who's still watching the stream, make sure you go to Lurker RL on Twitch and give our man a follow here as well. He does casting for some other leagues here and there, so subscribe to him and catch his other game castings. It's all you, Mike. Thanks.
Yeah, if there are any notifications that you want to call out, then please feel free to do so during the match. I got I don't know about you, but I got black screen when I tried to join.
Yeah, it's gonna be back in the lobby.
Weird.
Let me jump on the other jump in their channel and see if everything's good.
Yep.
Hey guys, are you having issues with the? Hey guys, are you having issues with the server, or are we good? Do you want to try a different number? Maybe just do old 9. Okay.
Well, this is definitely a pain in the ass as we keep getting black screen here.
We might have to try a different server name here. Give me a second, Mike.
Yep. Sometimes if a different person creates the lobby, that should help as well.
We're good on 5 now? We're not 5, 3. Sorry. 3, my bad. Okay, 3. They say they're good, so it's 6.
Alright, yep, I'm in. I'm not sure about you.
Good to go?
Yep, looks like you got dragged in as well. Nice. Got another pretty exciting matchup here, as we do have a few juggernauts of the server here. Big Gigantic, I'm gonna make Coffin wish he was on my team. Big G, you gotta be careful, because Coffin is a very ban-happy person, so You know, gotta watch on your toes a little bit. I'm always like one hair away from getting banned on this server. But the teams are underway with joining here, and I'm not 100% sure who Sweaty Sausage is, so that will be an unfamiliar name, but Iculus has already been on the stream 3 times here, so definitely quite familiar with Iculus's gameplay coming in here. Blue team versus orange, looking relatively even in terms of skill level, I want to say. As it will probably be a battle between Big G and Coffin for the carry department, although Mr. Rogers can probably participate in that regard as well, as he's no slouch either. And I'm just curious to see where this game will go, as Coffin is known as one of the people on the server that hates threes the most here, so if he wants to get advancement points here for the second round, he's going to have to swallow that pill and make sure that he plays defensively and also make sure he doesn't overcommit too much on offense here. Big G in an awkward position, though, that does give Sweaty an opportunity to counterattack there. Going to get shut down early here, and Mr. Rogers not able to get contact on that redirect there. Go straight to Iculus here. Iculus not able... Oh, barely able to get it past Coffin, actually. It looked like he was going to get straight demoed in the face there. But Mr. Rogers is going to be taking that breakaway there. Tikitana shutting it down early here. And this could be an opportunity for Big G here, but it's going to go straight to Iculus here. Iculus may be able to get a bump here. I think it is going to be a securing for Tikitana here, and Tikitana doing a great job here of securing the first goal for Orange here. And I think with a win here, Big G will be confirmed for the second round, as I do think that Big G has won every single series so far, and having 3 out of 4 should be good enough to advance the second round here. So Big G will have a relief off of his shoulders there. Coffin not able to get the best of clears here. That's going to go straight to Iculus here. Not enough gas in the tank for Mr. Rogers here, and that's going to be a huge far post shot coming in here for Iculus. Take a look at this one again. Perfect placement here. Coffin, not enough gas in the tank here. Maybe he accidentally side flipped there. And that was a big goal coming in here as a 2-goal lead for the orange team here. We'll shut down the hopes and dreams of the blue team to get the cream. Sorry, Rap God inbound. Big Gigantic on the flick. Sends it top left there, but not quite able to send it into the net there. Coffin does have a pretty good breakaway here. Also, unfortunately, sending it to the corner here. It's going to be Coffin and Sweaty here. Going to have to try to get it past Iculus, though, who's been a demon on the backboard and the walls here. Sweaty, unfortunately, not able to get contact on that ball there, as top right was definitely imminent here. And Iculus with a big 50 here. Anyone on orange able to intercept that one. Big G not able to get the near post there. And this could be a huge breakaway coming in here for the blue team here. Iculus versus Coffin here on the sidewalk. Coffin towards the net here. Big G with an intercept on the near post there. And Big G is getting a huge breakaway here. I think it is an open net coming in here. And there you go. Big Gigantic with another big goal coming in here for the orange team. And so far, in terms of the score here, looking heavily favored for Big G here, but Iculus and Tiki are going to be in the standings here for fighting for second and third place. So Tiki might have to bait a few challenges here that go towards her net so that she can get the free save there, or she has to go beast mode and get the goals or in that regard.
I'd like to point out that Tiki is more than quadruple her score from last game, so I think she's on the right track here in this game.
All right, well, keep me. I'm not sure what her base score was, but if she can get up to 7 or 8-fold, that will be exponentially improvement in that an exponential improvement in that regard.
We're starting with,
as I say, that
36 from the last.
36 points, so pretty much anywhere is up from here. She's already 100 points ahead of her old score here. As I say that though, Iculus is getting massive contact on the ball here, doing a great job of dissipating a lot of the pressure here and keeping blue team on their half. Mr. Rogers is going to be too close for this one here. Going to be a bit of a squandered opportunity in that regard. And Iculus once again with a clear to Tikitana. Tikitana not able to send that towards the net there. That would have been a huge goal with the little bit of pre-jump action there. Big G putting on his best mic impression there with the backwards dribble. And Mr. Rogers definitely looks like he could use a goal here, right now. And I think that blue team have to get something going sooner rather than later, because I think that Big G and Iculus are walling up very nicely here, and their breakaways have been relatively consistent because they do a pretty good job of converting their breakaways into goals here, whereas blue team have been struggling a little bit in that regard. See what Tikitana does with this. Doesn't have a lot of boost to work with here. And I have to remember, Tikitana is definitely orange team here. She is trolling with the diamond decal here, so she's not a blue player. Iculus, though, once again flexing the backboard muscle here. Hit is looking pretty good here, but Mr. Rogers is up very fast for that one. Could be an opportunity for Mr. Rogers to extend here. If he gets a second touch here, this could be good for Coffin. Coffin not able to send that towards the net here, and Schweddy booming it to the opposite corner here. I think that we have to see a goal in the next 5 or 10 seconds here, because as soon as this ball goes back to the blue half here, I think that they might have lost all power that they needed to try to get a comeback going. Iculus to Big G, though. Not able to connect here, and I think it's just going to be a matter of who gets a second or first place, actually. Tikitana has fallen off the scoreboard like a cliff here, or she's fallen off a cliff here on the scoreboard, because Iculus has done a lot of breakaway here on the points. So there is about 122 points between Big G and Iculus here. So Iculus is going to try to have to get some unassisted goals here. And I think that the dream is looking pretty dead here for the blue team. They could maybe try to troll the other team by giving a few free saves here, but I think that's a bit of a stretch in that regard. So Iculus almost had the open net there, unfortunately not able to send that into the actual post there. And I think Big G is looking really comfortable here in the last 10 seconds, and Iculus will probably not be too unhappy with 2 tournament points here. But it looks like Big G will secure his position in the second round here, so he'll be really stoked about that one. Iculus, though, could theoretically extend the dribble to make sure that he gets the extra tournament points here. But with how many points he's behind, it's going to be very tough. And we see a little bit of friendly banter between Big G and Coffin here. A little bit of taunting between the two players here. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, I think with what Pele J says, I think some demos could come in handy, but unfortunately, demos do not give points unless you get Exterminator. And 7 demos for 10 points is definitely not a good trade-off, so playing the ball for this tournament is definitely going to be more important than anything else here. And I'm going to move Skitch back to the main channel here.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Yes, sir.
Sit down, Zayden.
Score reporting?
Sit.
Looks like we've got 4 in.
I know you guys love.
Oh, maybe all 5.
I know you guys love looking at Excel sheets on your weekends.
Because I don't look at them all day, every day, all week.
Right. All right.
Look at you. I never look at them.
Some way to get through the day. All right, game 5. Lobby 5, game 3, taken by red team, orange team. 3 for the chef.
Can I respectfully ask whoever plays with me to clip something and put it in the ugly car bit, because I am a console heathen and I can't do that.
I'm waiting for a good shot to ask someone to do that.
That reminds me,
No, you
in
can't.
our game, did you clip your or save your replay?
If you're on borrow my clip.
If you're on Xbox, just hold the Xbox button. It'll record the last 30 seconds. Then you have the Xbox app on your phone. You can download the video from
It's
there. Or you can
so
delete.
much work.
Yeah,
You guys just clip it for him.
Someone be a nice person. That's all.
It might take a while for the clip to be done on Xbox, but I'm not sure how much time do we have.
I'll give it a couple days.
Yeah, I'll upload mine probably later. I'm on Xbox as well.
No rush on that.
Or just grab any clip from the streamed game that Mike did.
That works.
I did 2 cars. My Scarab's in there too.
Who else is Proteus gang?
I am.
Oh yeah.
Not me.
I forget what I picked.
I got the Ripper.
Oh, that's a tie here. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah.
1.5.
Give them both a point.
1.5.
Make them 1v1, and then the loser
1.5.
Oh.
I mean, it technically put Enya up there, but...
Yeah, well, it's going alphabetically.
It's alphabetical when it's tied.
No. That's not how it works, Skitch. It actually go to the right of the scoreboard, and then it goes in order. So in this case, it goes off of assists, I think.
And assists.
And then it goes by their ping.
Right.
Yeah, go off their ping.
All right.
How did you guys pull that off?
I will highlight this in case it comes into play.
Yep.
We'll talk about it, but I don't think it's gonna matter. But
They can 1v1 for it.
yeah, exactly. If it comes down to it.
In Rush.
1v1.
You have to steal gold from
1v1.
yourself.
But it was Mark and Paul in there, right?
Yep.
1v1
I'm
rumble.
just
1v1, but they're on the same team. They have to try to steal goals.
Okay. Interesting. Let's see. Next one, old 3.
I got more than 36 points this time.
Yes, you did.
Wow.
I had the first goal, and for like 2 seconds, I was the top of the leaderboard for 2 seconds.
I don't know who's dropping that wow, but thank you very much.
Yeah, who's got the soundboard? It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Timid's ain't here.
All right, and the last game 4 here. Let's see.
My game 2 and game 3 were 1 point apart. I am nothing if not consistent.
There you go.
There you go. 3. Okay. Everybody looking good here. No inquiries, no mistakes. We'll hit save just in case. All right, we're gonna roll for game 4, and then we'll move into the semifinals. We'll take a little break. Couple things. If you're kind of done for the day and you make it to the semifinals, please let me know. So I can drop you out and move the next person up. We've done that before, because I know we're all adults here and supposed to have real lives outside of the game. But sometimes you just gotta grind, right? So we'll see how that works out. And then what else? Yeah. Hope everybody's having fun so far, and we'll get rolling here. Ready?
Having a blast.
Awesome. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. All right. There's the games. Let's start the clock for any reroll requests from our patrons. Keep an eye on my DMs. Zoom in a little bit from here too.
Someone's gonna request a reroll.
No Washington General games this week, huh?
I haven't noticed any, yeah. Right, we are at 30 seconds, and I do have one reroll request. So here we go.
Can I use my reroll to veto their reroll?
Yes, please.
Just one reroll. Here we go. Oh, let me make sure I'm on the right column. Alright, we're locked in, guys. What you get?
4 orange.
Mike, do you have a game you want to pick?
It's Big G again? Oh.
No, I'm not picking Big G. I'm thinking between... Oh, let's do old 3.
Coffin and Big G again.
No, I've been in old 3 blue 4 games in a row. Just wanna let you know. And that's done.
Hey, it's not working for you, man. Sorry. All right, go ahead and head to your games, and Mike will stream 03.
Yeah. I didn't want to cast Big G again, ladies and gents, but the thing is that I'm pretty sure that this game does affect Coffin's standings in the potential to advance to the next round. So if Big G can shut down Coffin here, I think that Big G will definitely get the last laugh in that regard. So I'm curious to see what will happen. But Coffin does have Percussive, though, who is one of the higher rated players in our little Discord. So there is some volatility in that regard. I'm pretty sure we are old 3, right, for Coffin? Yeah, that is correct. Good, we're joining. So I'm pretty curious to see what's going to go on here. So it was Big G. Masai, I think, who was a champ player. Definitely good in that regard. But Big G also has a pretty stacked team, though. But Percussive Coffin could be a pretty deadly combination. I'm not 100% sure whether or not they actually played with each other. So there's only one way to find out if they have any synergy in that regard. So it looks like it will be Alapenya, Big G, and I think their third will be joining. So I'm curious to see who their third is. But this is definitely one of the stacked lobbies here, and if Coffin gets shut down right here, right now, that will definitely be a bit spicy in that regard. Oh, we have Loomis here says that he needs an MVP or he's done, so he actually needs the 3 tournament points to move on. Second might be enough with 18 moving on. Alright, that's interesting to know. So Big G...
Coffin has no TP right now, so yeah, he would need 3 points to even have a chance, I believe.
Okay, so he's actually on 0, poor guy. Okay, so Big G is playing for the shutdown here. I think any points that he can get is gravy. But Catalista, I think, would definitely like some of the extra tournament points here. But I think that she's doing quite alright in the standings, and I do think that Percussive is also doing quite well in the standings. Coffin, though, does get a pretty solid hit towards the corner here. Does have to get a pre-flip action going in towards the net there, but it looks like he's going to go for the playback here, straight to Percussive. Catalista going to send it towards the net here. Coffin intercepting his teammate there. And this could be a big play coming in from Masai, but he's going all the way to the moon there for that challenge, so that's just going to go straight to Percussive here. Percussive versus Catalista. Catalista with a great challenge coming in here. Looks like it's going to go straight to Big G here, but Percussive unfortunately missing on the tank that drives in the water here called the Proteus. A little bit of pre-jump action going up between Alapenya and Catalista here, leaving Big G in a bit of an awkward position here. And I think it's only a matter of time here before Blue do get a conversion here, as they invested a lot of blue boost over there on the orange team. And Blue is keeping up the pressure, and as I say that, Coffin does find the bottom right here. What a save's coming in towards Big G here. Coffin is going to try to get the last laugh here, but if he does get the 3 tournament points here, I don't know to what extent it's actually going to help him here. So we will be needing a little bit of a drum roll in coming in for the last bit of the tournament here to see who advances and who doesn't. Coffin with a big miss on the near post here. Catalista is going to send it straight to the backboard here. Big G also going to double up on that for the backboard play. Alapenya not reading Big G's touch there off the sidewall here, so Blue team is going to be keeping possession here, but they're not going to be keeping a lot of pressure though, as Catalista is going to look for a potential double tap here. Not able to fly with the ball here. Alapenya with a little sneaky near post touch there. Percussive though with a beautiful save there, missing the open net though. And Kat with a great touch once again, sending it far away from her net towards the awkward part of the wall there. Coffin, I think you could call that really ball chasing what Coffin did there, but at the end of the day, he is farming saves here. But as I say that, an equalizer coming in for Catalista here. So Coffin maybe shot himself in the foot a little bit here, but he did manage to get those extra points there. So we'll see if that goal will be consequential as we get towards the late game. Curious to see, though, as Big G definitely through here. Not 100% sure for Alapenya, though. So they'll take whatever points they can get. I think that there's a breakaway here coming in for the blue team here. Percussive is going to send that straight into Big G, though. Coffin will get a free clear of his own here. Alapenya getting a nice touch here. Catalista is up for it, but not able to make contact on that either. We're seeing a little bit of a messy mid-game here, as both teams are missing and faking off the ball here. Coffin, though, faking once again, and Big G will gladly take those extra points here. Looking, padding up his stats here for the tournament scoreboard here. And Big G hitting Coffin with the karma here. And so Masai not doing the best in terms of the scoreboard here, all the way at the bottom of 24 points here. So it is going to be a battle between Percussive and Coffin for the blue team, but they still have to, at the very least, get an equalizer here. So Coffin does have a big task here. As I say that, though, a ball handed to him on a silver platter here. As long as he doesn't hit the post there, he's completely golden. And Coffin will count the stars lucky here as he gets this beautiful ball here delivered straight in front of his dingo here. Coffin hitting Big G back here. So that beautiful pass coming in for Percussive here, I think, is going to give Coffin a substantial point lead here. But unfortunately, Coffin will be needing a goal lead here to make sure that he actually does secure those tournament points. Don't think that will give him a save, though. Maybe it did, actually. So Coffin is about twice as far ahead of his teammates here, showing us a little bit of 360 action there, even though he is a PC player. Big G, though, on the breakaway here. He's going to try to make Coffin look silly here. He's going to fake a flick. Does get the 50 here. Catalysta, though, able to get 50 here. Olapenya very late to the play here. Big G and Olapenya do commit on the play together. And it was all for naught because Percussive is going to get a breakaway play. Looking for the bottom left here, but Olapenya getting a great save there. And that 50 going straight to Coffin here. Coffin straight towards the net here. Masai trying to intercept his teammate's ball here. But unfortunately, Coffin does get that free goal there. And Big G is not getting the last laugh just yet here, as he does have an uphill struggle coming in here. And Big G hits his teammates with what a save. Can you believe it? The mad lad himself. Kickoff from Masai, though, almost going straight towards the net there, and I think we have a little bit of a clip there from Big G. Ugly car plus nice save equals clip for the clip channel. So if anyone is on Twitch, please clip that, and we can post that into the clip channel. Maybe Big G gets a little bit of extra prize money here. Not sure what the prize is for getting a clip, but we'll figure that out as if Skitch gets on the mic. Olapenya. Left with a 50 here against Masai. I don't know if anyone is up on the blue team here. Masai trying to get another shot going towards the net here. That is a horrendous clear coming in from the 50 with Coffin. Masai not able to get the save there. And Coffin going for the worst challenge of his life here. Sending it straight into the front of Big G's car there. And that is pinching all the way towards the net here. Big G has 2 clips coming in here just off of this game alone. And it's all pretty much thanks to Coffin here, who is a free clip farmer. Nonetheless, though, Coffin is still equal with Big G here, but that win would be good for his tournament standing here. So would like to see, at the very least, a breakaway here before regulation time ends. Masai to Percussive here. Percussive with a big whiff. Coffin is going to get it over 1. Is he going to get it over 2? Olapenya with a save towards the left side of the field here. And Coffin making it a little bit awkward here for Percussive. Percussive trying to secure the top right there. Not able to do so. And I think we're going to see some action here between the players here, as Percussive looked like he wanted to bump Masai because Masai had a free shot and has a point lead over Percussive. But then again, I do not know what Percussive point standings are like. Big G, though, with a potential solo play coming in here. Olapenya trying to intercept his team play there. And Kat is going to be left on her lonesome here. Does have a challenge opportunity here. Is she able to get it over Percussive here? No, Percussive will get the save, though. Coffin does have an opportunity here to get something going, but we might be seeing OT here in this last game of the first round here, as I don't think that there's a lot of gas in the tank for either teams here to go for the final push here. As I say that, though, Big G has bottom left open. That is going to hit the post there. It's going to keep bouncing off the post there, and Big G does get the last laugh here, unless there is some miraculous kickoff goal coming in here. That shot from Kat just bouncing like a ping pong there between the 2 posts. And Catalysta with that goal was just a tease. Big G thinks it's all in the peanut, and you know what? I will give it to him. He is pretty nutty on the Proteus with the peanut topper. And I think that's GG here. And I think that we're going to be going for the pre-round 2 announcements here, as I think we will be deciding which top 18 advance, I believe it is. So I'll be dragging Skitch over to the main channel again. But nonetheless, that was a very exciting game, as I did think that blue team had it, but fortunately they did they did manage to rob, and with they I do mean Big G. That old 3 match, though, was quite something. I was pretty sure the blue team had it, but Big G committing a robbery once again.
Yeah, this is brutal, guys.
A robbery. I love it.
I know what goal I'm submitting for my other car.
I think all the points are in. Let me pull up the scoreboard, score sheet, and then we'll announce the final or semi-finalists, and we'll take a little break and we'll come back and play some more. Find the score channel.
Wait, Skitch, do you have which people are gonna need to stay and which ones aren't?
Yeah, we're gonna punch that in right now.
Oh, okay. I thought you said we were taking a break right now. Okay, I just misheard
A
you.
wild guess. If you don't win any, you're probably not.
3. If you have 3, at least stick around because we've had some people sneak in with 3. So.
I've done it before.
Okay. Sorry. Game 1. Dom takes that one.
I won 100%.
Buffalo. 2, 4, 48. Oops. Sorry. 80, 48. Oh, Crispy trying to break Tiki's record there, but not quite bad enough. Sorry, Tiki, we love you. Game 4.
We didn't have to point it out.
It was pretty impressive, Tiki.
Love you with 3, 2, and
You're at the wrong
1.
tournament if you don't point these things out.
3. Game 5. Sweaty. 3, 2, 2. And last game. 3. Oh, imagine that big G.
I think you missed one game, Sketch. This is in the last game.
Oh, okay.
Game 2.
Double check that. Mr. 2. All up in 1. Game 2. Oh yeah, skip. Sorry.
I was muted, but I found it very funny. I was sitting there looking at the score and going, no, nobody's beating my record. At least I have a record. No.
Alright guys. So I will here's whoops. Double check. Everybody good with the game 4 entries here? That was 48.
Yep.
Didn't miss a digit there. Alright. Alright, so just for tiebreaker we have total score, we have games 1, take precedent, and total oops. Actually there we go. Alright, so top 18 people are right here. Highlight them. I can't highlight them because I have conditional. There we go.
I made it early.
Alright, alright. So hold on. Let me see.
Hey.
Yeah, we got some 3-pointers here, but Icarus takes it by. No, actually, sorry. This is reversed. Crispy Dad actually got Icarus out because whoever's asked for the dog button, can you mute this?
Shut up.
Somebody with the dogs barking really loud.
Sorry.
The sorting was wrong, but the rules state that number of wins. So Crispy Dad was on 3 winning games, 3 winning teams. Icarus was only on 2. So Crispy Dad wins the tiebreaker there. So he breaks, he's over Icarus. So these are your semifinalists. Congratulations. Is anybody in the semifinals that can't continue? Going once, going twice. Okay, cool. We'll take a, let's say like a 17-minute break. We'll come back at 1 or at 40 past the hour, and we'll start the semifinals. But thank you for everybody who's here. Thanks for everybody playing, and feel free to message me with any suggestions or anything on how we can make this even better. I would love it. Any of your ideas. And if you're watching on the Twitch and you're not part of the server, hit our About link. There's links to the Discord server. There's links to our YouTube. Everybody here, please check out the YouTube and hit subscribe so we can actually put YouTube/RL Farts on there. We need 100 subscribers, so that should be easy to get. All right, that's all I got for now. Semifinalists, we'll see you back in about 16 minutes, okay? All right, thank you much, everybody, and the rest of the day.
GG's, yo.
See you there.
GG's.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, so when I gift your clip, on that goal. It took it from my angle, so I didn't see your car because I was way in the back. Sorry, bud.
No, I got it. It's fine.
Okay.
I was talking to myself, I think.
Oh.
Too hyped.
Sounds good.
Wait, Pride Talk, one thing that you can maybe do is if you go to GIF your game, you might have the option to download the replay, and then from the replay you can get his POV. That might be an option, at least.
Yeah, I've done that before, but in this case, I already got the thing. Is there a
What
way
about the ugly cars?
that you can like save replays without, like, if you forget to save your replay, is there any way to get that back?
Unless you didn't use GIF your game?
Unless somebody uploaded it to ball chasing. Some people have that set as a default, but no, if you skip out without saving your replay, I don't think.
Yeah, because it just sucks. You only have like 30 seconds or whatever to save your replay.
All right, Mike.
Hazel's in one of my matches. I do ball chasing.
I got it, Haas. Or if you don't need it, it's fine. Mike, that was super helpful.
No, that was just an unrelated question. I have it.
Are you on PC?
Yeah, I'm on PC.
So if you have package mode, you can just save every replay on default. So I think the rank one, but I'm not sure about the private ones. Maybe you have to check it out.
I should do that because.
So I know you can save the ranked one like automatic, but I'm not sure about the private. I have to check it. But yes,
the only time this has ever really become an issue was when I got my first high five, the only one I've ever gotten, and Gift Your Game doesn't recognize that, so it didn't clip the high five. It just clipped.
Yeah, you can save all replays. It has its own checkbox.
Yeah, I might need to do that because.
Yeah, it's under ranked tab, and then there's automatically save all replays.
I just know that Gift Your
And
Game.
even better option is to set up the ballchasing.com auto uploading.
Riffraff, you still in here?
I am.
Do we need to reconvene to pick new cars?
Oh, why?
Are we only allowed one? Are we only allowed one ugly car entry, or is it multiple car? Like I don't score often, so.
I would assume it is one car entry per person.
All right.
And I'm still waiting for someone who's very friendly to find a clip of me because I can't.
Yeah. Well, if we're in a game together, now that I know, I'll clip for you.
All right. Thank you.
As long as it's not you scoring on me.
Now I have a mission.
I have one, I think that's yours. But it's again from my POV.
Let me see. I wish Gift Your Game also picked up the replay. Because the replay would actually go to the close up of the car.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, thanks for sending that one, but it doesn't work. You can't see my car at all.
Yeah. But maybe I can. I mean, I have saved all the replays, so.
Yeah, that's what I had
profile.
to do. Ref.
Replays.
I had to go in the replays and get your clip.
Got it.
So that should be that was our first match, I think.
I don't care what the clip is at this point. I just need something with my car in it. I could be turtle spinning on the ground for all I care.
Yeah.
So we're gonna re-roll again in the semifinals.
Wiping this plate clean and redoing everything.
I'm assuming, yeah.
How many games?
I don't know. This is my first one of these.
Same.
Yeah, me too. I'm just enjoying the ride. I don't want it to end.
Skitch will let you know when he's ready to start.
Oh. Sorry, I just came back. Someone said Skitch did what?
Oh, when you're ready. You don't need to do anything.
It was pointed out that we have I made a mistake in the scoring of the semifinals, or the sorting of the semifinals, so we do have a change-up. I will explain that when everybody gets back.
Intrigue.
Someone's listening to the stream with their mic open.
Might be me.
I gotta say, it's really cool seeing this many people in a single voice chat.
I don't even think this is a record. We had, I think, close to 60 a couple of fuckfests ago.
Whoever decided on the name, it kicks ass.
That was all Sketch.
I'm gonna submit it to Psyonix as an official format, man.
Big G, are you also using Proteus?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I think the Proteus hits the top 50 of Rocket League cars.
Out of how many?
I don't know, but I assume there's at least 50 cars.
Like top 50 out of 55.
Right? I had to look to see what it looked like before I made my comment. It's ugly.
Can we only upload one, like screen recording, or does it matter if we have multiple?
It's going to be community voted, so post whatever you want, and we'll vote by reaction.
But the more clips you submit, the more likely you are to water down your own vote.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
Keep that in mind.
Well, because I just have my blue team and my orange team, and each one's a different type of ugly, you know?
Alright, while we're waiting, because we are now Twitch affiliate status, someone teach me how to Prime sub.
Jeez, I gotta remember.
Where is?
Yo, Big G, I think you're gonna get my vote. That's an awesome clip with an ugly ass car. Especially since you stole the gold.
Oh, I got it.
Okay. Gotta figure out how to get these from Xbox. Oh, they're not even done uploading yet.
Yeah, that's.
Let's do it later.
I'm putting vomit emojis on every clip so far, so you can add to those if you see something that disgusts you.
The vomit is your official vote. Thumbs up don't count.
And that last match was really fun. I'll have to just record this shit with my phone.
That works.
Going for ugly car and ugly video.
Yeah, kill the cameraman type shit.
It'll just look like he's got camera shake on.
You should record it vertically too.
Oh god.
Hey Loomis, I saw you posted your first Twitch subscriber, but actually, Musical Foxes beat you to it like 2 days ago, so she just wasn't in the chat.
Well, whatever. She doesn't have proof at all.
All right. You win.
I don't even know what we're talking about, so we're 2 steps away from proof.
Loomis, you need to get your shit together, man. Come on.
I did. I was the first one to post anything. My shit's together.
Foxes, I saw you put your Twitch Prime, your Amazon Twitch Prime sub to the channel a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Loomis posted.
I get it for you with.
Right. But he posted that he was the first sub. But...
Oh, Loomis, you liar! You fraud!
No, I'm not. It says right there in Gen Chat first, right next to my name.
Twitch or Sketch, will this come out as a video afterwards?
Yeah, it'll be on the Twitch channel, and then we'll upload it to the YouTube later. So
yeah,
that's the plan with all of these. All right, guys, it is 4:40. As I said, we do have a little judging drama at the end of the day here. Unfortunately, when we were doing the resorting, I forgot to check with the total wins. So Icarus, who was number 19 on the pre-sort, is actually number 17 over Pride Talk even, but that means Dom Wolf was asked out. So Dom Wolf had 3 points, but only 1 game, and these guys all had 3 points over multiple games, so they snuck in there. So I've messaged Dom Wolf. He knows he's not in the semis, but he's got plenty of ugly card clips out there. So go give him a vomit reaction. And then Icarus, congratulations! Thanks for sticking around, checking your messages, and hopping in. We've had some people who made it and then didn't realize and dipped, and so okay. So the semifinals will work the exact same way, but we're only doing 3 rounds. And no Patreon perks. That was only for the first round. So after 3 rolls, you get what you get. And any questions or concerns from here?
Let's do it.
All right, we've got 3 games on the books here, or coming up for the books. And Mike, you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Let's get this roll. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. There are your teams.
Thinking I'm tied between 1 and 3. Let's do 3.
All right, we'll be streaming 3. All right, hop into your channels, boys and girls.
Alright guys, we are back in business here for the second round. So, as you heard Skitch say, it's going to be 3 games. So we'll be casting game 1 here, and we'll still have 2 more to go. And then the grand finals will be the top 6 players that advance, and then they'll be either allowed to draft their own team and all that good stuff. They can pretty much decide amongst themselves how they want to sort that out. And then that will be a best of 3, I believe. And then the winner plus the scores combined, I believe, will determine who is first place, second place, and third place.
You are correct, Mike. That's how we've run in the past, and that's how we'll do it this time too. Some people seem to enjoy it.
Yeah, so, I mean, given how things have been going so far, maybe Big G is looking like one of the tournament favorites here. So we'll have to keep an eye out for him, but there are definitely a few sleeper players lying around there. So we'll have to be keeping an eye out on some of the tournament standings there. And we'll see how this ends up unfolding. I think this will be a pretty important game for some of the players here for this Old 3 lobby.
Remember, the scores are reset, so it's a fresh start for everybody. Though because it's a semifinal, it's going to be the best of the best in the first round, so it might be a stiffer competition for those 3 tournament points.
Yeah, that's definitely correct, but also you're always 1 re-roll away from getting shafted, so... for some of the players here, these are going to be very important games here. So I think that we have, relatively speaking, even teams here for this first game. We haven't had the privilege of casting Crispy Dad, Musical Foxes, and Chef Koch here, so curious to see how this will unfold here. I think Masai definitely impressed in some of the situations in the first game that we casted earlier. Representing Europe, not many people here doing that just yet. A little bit of an overcommit here coming in for the blue team here, but Foxhole Charlie will just be taking this back for his teammate here. Masai will oblige to that and keep it in the corner here. Chef Koch with a big overcommit here. Masai and Prytalk have a breakaway play coming in here. The Musical Foxes shuts that one down very early here. Does give Foxhole Charlie here a bit of an opportunity here. Chef Koch shuts it down once again here. Prytalk sending it center though. This could be very dangerous here for the blue team here. Crispy Dad putting it high on the backboard for Chef Koch here. Chef Koch trying to get in on the action. And that was a bit of a squandered opportunity here, but Orange team is looking quite alive here though in this first part of the game. 4 minutes and 15 seconds, and we already see a goal here. A little bit of a layup coming in for Musical Foxes, I want to say. Straight to Crispy Dad, and that post in. Very nasty here for Foxhole Charlie.
Looks like we have a battle of foxes. We've got a lot of foxes on the server, so
yeah, unfortunately, Soundfox didn't make it, though.
Bound to happen to have a couple of them in the city.
Yeah, I think if we had a full team of foxes, that would have just been RNGesus making his presence known. But Orange team definitely off to a good start here. Chef Koch keeping a lot of pressure on the corner here, giving a lot of opportunities for the team to make a play. And out of curiosity, Skitch, if you could switch over to Foxhole Charlie, what do you think of the camera settings? They're interesting. I want to say it's very low height, but then a very high angle or something. It's quite interesting, as I don't see many camera settings like that. Definitely good for ground play. So we'll have to keep an eye on Foxhole Charlie for some of the ground dribbles.
I think he or she is just enjoying the Aston Martin there.
Oh yeah, the Aston Martin, definitely a slick car though. Musical Foxes with a center for Crispy. Crispy a little bit slow on the play there, and Masai ends up getting the block there. Breakaway opportunity coming in for the blue team here. Chef Koch flubbing a bit on the play here, and Prytalk has a huge clear inbound, but that's going to go straight to Crispy here. And Crispy with a play of his own potentially. Fortunately not able to get much going here. But I feel like if we had a heat map of the game here for the first 2 minutes, ball would probably be on the blue half for 60 or 70% of the game here. First shot coming in for Foxhole Charlie there with a great save coming in for Musical Foxes here. Any potential breakaway from Crispy and Chef Koch here not quite happening just yet here. Blue team doing a really good job of making sure that this goal lead doesn't expand by another one here. And I feel like it's just a matter of time before we can see a potential equalizer coming in, as they're starting to slowly get into this game here. Playing with the pace a little bit, making sure that their clears are on point. But Crispy has been shutting down a lot of these plays though. And I think that Crispy is definitely looking like one of the X-Factor players coming in for the Orange team here, as the ball has had a very hard time moving past the corner of the blue team or in front of the net, as a matter of fact. Breakaways are inbound though. Prytalk unfortunately missing out on that one here, and Crispy once again going to try to lay that over back to the blue corner here. Foxhole to Masai. Masai sending it center. Does he get another contact on the ball here? Does get past Crispy Dad there though. That's a huge play with the zero boost Masai there. And if we're looking at the ugly car contest, I want to say udders and a little fish tackle or fish bait, I'm not sure what you call it. That is a very hideous combination there with the Marshmallow Man, I think, from the Ghostbusters series. So Masai creating a vomit-inducing abomination in terms of a car there, and getting a pretty nice goal with zero boost there.
Masai is pretty new to the server, and he's representing Sweden.
Is it possible that it's Switzerland?
Oh, Switzerland. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I remember there was a guy where people kept conflating Sweden and Switzerland. I think also with his name.
That would have been me as well. So I'm an ignorant American. My apologies.
Was it you that also made the same mistake twice then?
Switzerland, all the things.
Yeah, they're a very small country, so it's almost like they don't exist in Europe, but we do resent them for their absurd amount of money. As I say that though, Masai getting the money shot, not able to get it to the bottom left though, does get it over Crispy Dad once again, and Masai putting on his MVP pants here. Huge stuff coming in for the lone Swiss representative here in the Old Farts tourney. Great read on that little corner bounce there. And this hideous abomination of a car here is doing wonders. Still think that there is potential, though, for the orange team here, as, like I said, I feel like the ball has been boxed up all the way in the blue half for most of the game here. But we're going to have to start seeing some serious conversions here coming in from Crispy and Chefkoch. Pride Talk, though, with a big clear, though. Fox Charlie trying to get in on the action there, but that's going to go straight to Musical Foxes here. Masai does have the potential for a huge clear here. Is going to send that high for Foxhole. Foxhole might be late to the play, but that's a big whiff coming in from Crispy, I want to say. But here we go. Musical Foxes on the 1v1 play. Sends it high. Anyone on orange able to receive that? A little bit of a cross-pinch action coming in here. Foxhole Charlie is going to keep that play on the orange half here. That goes straight in front of the net here. Pride Talk on his own some here. Does get a great 50 here. And Crispy maybe going to have to be the man of the hour here for the last 15 seconds, as blue team have come alive here in this last 2 minutes here, scoring 2 goals and keeping that ball on that orange half for most of the time. Masai might be able to get his hat trick going on there. Fortunately, going to get faked out there by 2 orange players here. Musical Fox is not able to keep the ball up there, and that's a big win coming in here for Masai and the gang. And curious to see who ended up getting MVP. I see the Aston Martin on the top there. So I want to say that came mostly off the saves there from Foxhole Charlie with that one assist there. By 1 point as well. What a snake from Foxhole Charlie. As in my book, I was hyping up Masai for almost the entire game there. But Foxhole Charlie managing to sneak his way to the top with just 1 bloody point with the Aston Martin, of course. Impressive stuff coming in. And once again, for those of you that are watching on the Twitch, appreciate everyone on the stream here. Any Amazon Prime subscriptions would be appreciated. Financing for the tournaments, and also subscribe to the YouTube, as most of these in-house tournaments and also league clips will be submitted there down the line. So we appreciate having you on, and we'll be going back to the tournament lobby while we wait for the other players to come back. Looks like we do have a few overtimes here coming in for Old 1 and Old 2, so maybe we can sneak our way in for another game here. If we go back to the main menu, you can check. Maybe we can sneak in an Old 1. 100% sure if there's anything going on there. Join private match. We'll try to see if Old 1 has anything going. There is a lobby available, it says. US East 105. Maybe you have to join party match. I'm not sure if you're getting dragged in. There you are. Nice. So, oh no, unfortunately their game just started late. It is a 3-0 lead coming in for blue team. Catalysta taking a big MVP lead here. 607 points to 332, so Cat will definitely be happy with that one. And unfortunately, the glorious chest hair did not prevail here in this game 1, though, for the other part of the bracket. Looks like we didn't get any overtime action here, so I think that we can make our way back to the main lobby here, see when everyone else joins in. For some reason I can't drag.
All the games down, or it looks like Old 2 is still playing. Alright, I'm going to fill in what we have.
I'd like to protest the break before the semis as a deliberate attempt to ice us.
Foxhole Charlie stealing the 3 points by 1 game point. That's it.
Random cross or something.
Maybe the high 5. That would get 5 points.
I hadn't even thought of that. I should stick to it that more. Like game tips in between games.
We've got like our last game is done. Just waiting for the score report.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, Big G was now here. Let me make a guess.
Hold on. Fuck, it went.
Big G was like asleep for the first 3 minutes of our match, then he woke up.
Oh no.
Then he shit on me.
Who woke the bear?
And me.
Alright, sorry about that.
And me, I wasn't even in the match.
Yeah, you are sorry.
Keep seeing the team names from the league here. Oh, yeah, look at that. Big G. Wow, by just 6 points that time. So
Yeah, in the last second, too.
nice. Just gotta play it. Alright, guys. There's your game 1 standings.
For some reason, I can't
Discord
see.
screen.
Oh, I'm not sharing it. My bad. I gotta get used to
Wow.
this. Wow.
Yeah, whose goal was that, Big G, at the very end of the game that didn't go through?
It was his shot. I don't know who missed the follow-up.
It was like halfway in the net.
I think that was. I don't know if that was if India got that or not. I don't think he did, or else he would have got more points than me.
Well, nobody got it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. There's game 1. Everybody good?
Yep.
Alright, let's move on to game 2. 3 dice rolls. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Waiting for it to unblur.
Alright.
Yeah, some of the names are. Oh wait, it's cleared up now.
I can do one more even.
Let's see.
I'd like to see game 1 or 2.
Let's do 1.
You come in. Stop. Thank you. Where are you going?
Playground.
Oh, right. Okay. Go safe.
And then after I'm gonna pick up Jack first.
Okay.
And then so afterwards.
I didn't pay attention to the standings, but did Big G take the win on the first game?
Yes, he did.
All right.
I even pre-entered the 3 for his name.
Nice. I think this is going to be a pretty interesting matchup coming in here. I think that Iculus has work cut out for him. It's going to be very difficult. Looks like that was really fast on the lobby either way.
What? I'll be on mute. I gotta handle something.
Yep, all good. So we're casting old 1. I'm just quickly tabbed out here, checking who are all in the teams. Yeah, so it's going to be BG, Denunzio, and Iculus. Oh, that's a bit of a tongue twister. Versus Big G and Crispy Dad and Catalysta. So blue team definitely have their work cut out for them. Never seen BG79 play, so I can't really make a definitive prediction in terms of who's going to win in that regard. But Iculus has had a promising showing, especially on the backboard and the back wall. So defense might just be the name of the game here coming in for the blue team. And I think that Big G, Crispy Dad, and Catalysta will be a relatively stacked team. So I will say that I'm leaning towards an orange team win here, as Big G has been what you could consider a force of nature for the tournament here. But nonetheless, we've seen worse upsets in the past in previous tournaments, so the name of the game will be consistency for Big G, if anything. But the supporting crew for Big G here is going to be big, nonetheless. Denunzio does get a pretty solid kickoff here, but not able to follow it quite there. Catalysta getting a great challenge here. Denunzio sending it center there for the orange player here. 1v1 for Sweaty Sausage here. Not able to get the hook shot towards the top left there, but he does find top right here, and that was a big play coming in there from Sweaty Sausage. Faking towards the bottom left here for the hook shot. Able to get the rebound here, and Catalysta caught spinning circles there on the near post. And that's a really big opening goal here coming in for the blue team. But as we heard from players in the first game, Big G did end up awakening towards the second half of the game. So Big G there with a bit of a messy kickoff coming in here. Catalysta going for the demo over the ball there. And D'Annunzio is left with a completely uncontested shot there. And Crispy Dad is just left wondering there, what are my teammates doing here? Poor guy having to defend against a very powerful shot there. And blue team are definitely looking like a bit of an upset here. But as I say that though, Big G with the Peanut Mobile able to get a low 50 here on the fake air dribble, I want to say. We're going to check this from D'Annunzio's POV. Going low on the 50 there. Iculus not able to make it back on time. Nonetheless, though, still a goal lead coming in here for the blue team here. If you're a fan of underdogs, I would say that blue team will be the team to root for here, as Big G is pretty stacked. As I say that, though, a stack pass coming in for Crispy Dad here. And that is an unfortunate way to throw the lead here. We're going to have to take a look at this here. Double commit. Iculus playing the ball a little bit too soon here and flipping past the ball here. That's a very unfortunate way to throw away the lead right here, but we've seen them get very clutch plays at the first half of the game here, so you hate to see them lose the lead like this, but it's not over just yet, of course, with just an equalizer coming in. Iculus with a very big intercept coming in here, though. Able to get it center, but no one on the blue team willing to commit for that. And Sweaty Sausage does end up getting the boost here, but not able to turn around for the play. Catalysta will get a lot of uncontested space, but that 50 will shut down the advancement just for the time being. Sweaty Sausage not able to connect with the ball just yet. Bottom left was probably free if able to turn around fast enough. Blue team definitely look like they gel quite well together. Their positioning, their taking turns on attacking the ball is looking pretty solid. As I say that, though, Big G gets a favorable 50. Catalysta a bit too long under the ball here. Not able to convert off of that opportunity here. And Iculus is going to send that for D'Annunzio here. Big G getting faked off the play here. D'Annunzio keeping up the pressure here. Trying to get that towards the net there, but unfortunately not able to get connection on the corner read there. And Orange team looked like they're a little bit in shambles here on defense. Pressure from Blue team is almost insurmountable at this point, and it's maybe just a matter of time before we see them regaining the lead here after getting equalized on. As I say that, though, Crispy Dad with a huge pass infield here. Big G in the Peanut Mobile, trying to get that past one defender there. But a huge save from Sweaty Sausage, going to send that to the midfield. Catalysta with the classic demo play on Iculus, but Iculus play will not bite just yet on that one. And it's going to be up to D'Annunzio to get this center. Able to get it past one, but not able to get it past another two here. An unfortunate 50-50 here on the blue team here. Might provide a breakaway play, but Iculus is very fast on the play here. Not able to get the second touch here, I think. And Big G won't be sweating on that save there. Going to send it straight back to Catalysta here. Catalysta with a little bit of a sus play coming in there, sending it back in front of the net here. And this is looking pretty big here. Iculus with an uncharacteristic whiff here. Sweaty Sausage with a big save coming here. Iculus going to try to keep up the pressure here, but I think that Crispy Dad has a little bit of reprieve here on the play. Getting quite a high clear here, but Sweaty directly under the ball here, waiting for it to go into his arms. Big G with a very awkward touch here. D'Annunzio with a great save coming here. And we're starting to see some back and forth here after a lot of blue pressure initially. Orange team are starting to come alive here. Looking for something a little bit more than just an equalizer here. But Big G is always going to be that X factor, though, so all eyes are on him to start getting the clutch plays going. Low 50 initially to get the first goal looked pretty good. But I think that Catalysta is going to have to start getting a little bit more involved in the plays here, as she's been going for maybe too many demos here. Not enough passing plays. Say that, though, that 50 from Crispy Dad is looking pretty saucy. Big G getting a block pass to Sweaty Sausage, has to get it past Big G here. Catalysta with an open net here. Is going to go for the tap play, tries to pop it into the tap. D'Annunzio, ankles are completely broken here, and we went from a 0-2 deficit here to a 3-2 lead here on the Orange team. Great play coming in from Catalysta here. D'Annunzio there, not the most comfortable position to shadow there. And Blue team might start sweating bullets soon because their lead is in shambles now, and they don't have a lot of time to play with either. Big G, though, fumbling in the Peanut Mobile here. Zero boost, nothing to be found here. But D'Annunzio has a potential breakaway here. Iculus is going to try to pop it over one. That's going to go almost crossbar down there, and that's a clutch play from Iculus coming in here. Take a look at this one. Perfect hit on the ball here, popping juicy under the side of the ball there. Not quite grazing the crossbar there. But Big G was not able to get back in time, and Crispy Dad was really awkward under the ball there. And this is looking like one of the most competitive games that we've had so far. Blue team are not quite under the territory of Washington Generals, but I did put them in the underdog category, and they are really holding their own here. D'Annunzio unfortunately missing an open net there, and not too happy with that one himself. But Big G is going to send that to Catalysta. Catalysta unfortunately connecting with the crossbar here, and Big G saw that bottom left there, but the block from D'Annunzio was beautiful. Catalysta with an infield pass to Crispy Dad. Crispy Dad going to get 50'd off of by Iculus here. And some of these passing plays coming in for the orange team are looking absolutely gorgeous here. But Iculus is an absolute force of nature here, shutting down play after play after play. And I feel like Iculus is definitely deserving of the MVP here so far. Once again, another play shut down by Iculus, but can we start to see more here? 23 seconds, all tied. Iculus with a huge 50 there, sending it in front of the net there, but Sweaty Sausage was not to be found in that play. And I think that's rightfully so, because a deadly clear could have come in for the orange team here. The name of the game for blue team is just don't throw. But at some point, though, you're going to have to commit a little bit harder than just saying we're friends. Because you do want to probably see that win if you want to get to the grand finals here. Almost a huge hit coming in for D'Annunzio, though. And we are in overtime here.
And it's really anybody's game if you look at that scoreboard. They're less than 100 points apart on both teams, the first and second.
Yeah, in particular for Orange Team, Catalysta is actually 1 goal away, I think, from snaking the lead off of Big G. And the second and third, in particular for Blue Team, is definitely looking hot in that regard. So, good that you pointed that out.
Yeah, it could definitely come down to whoever gets the overtime goal and clutches it for their team. They'll deserve it.
Yeah, and I hate to be that guy, but I'm putting all the pressure on Iculus here, as Iculus has been the most consistent in shutting down the plays here. And I feel like in terms of speed, in terms of consistency, he's been able to match everyone in the air here, especially matching Big G, which you wouldn't necessarily expect that. And I think that play might be a big 50 from Iculus and then a nasty shot coming in from Sweaty Sausage or D'Annunzio. Iculus, though, trying to get a piece of that corner read here. Crispy Dad is going to send it to Sweaty, but Sweaty will oblige and pass it back to Catalysta here. And I think that Big G is trying really hard not to lose here, as I've noticed that he's been holding back a little bit more than he normally would. Ooh, big whiff coming in for Sweaty here. Crispy Dad is going to send that high, and that is a bit of an unfortunate whiff coming in here for the blue team. I think that it was Sweaty that jumped the gun a little bit too soon here, and Crispy Dad didn't get convinced enough to back off there.
It won the game, but it wasn't enough to move him up the standing on the scoreboard for him. So Big G owes Crispy Dad a soda or something.
Oh yeah, Catalysta actually still managed to keep the lead, even by a relatively decent margin as well. That's like, what, 34 points?
Yep.
Yeah, Big G looking like the unstoppable juggernaut of the tournament. And I think that Percussive got eliminated, if I remember that correctly. So not many other GCs left in the tournament, I think, to keep Big G honest here. But we'll head back over to the main lobby here so Twitch can share the standings. Did I say Twitch can share?
Hello, everybody.
Yo. Hello.
Hello.
Check. Get in. Go. I think that's it. Okay. Do we have all three games reported?
Yeah. He posted it, but it was uploading.
I don't think we can hear Skitch. I'm not sure if he's trying to talk.
Is Mike's muted?
Yep. No, I'm back. Just waiting for that. Score report. Are you guys hearing an echo?
Yeah, we have 2 Skitches.
I only hear one.
God, I wasn't muted on my other machine. Old fart, brain fart. Sorry about that. Buffalo Charlie. All right. Going to the last game of the semifinals. Everybody good with what they see here?
Yes, sir.
Hi, Captain.
All right, here we go. Round 3. Two and 3. They're your teams.
Oh my.
Oh, I don't have my phone. Can someone just tell me where I'm at?
Yeah,
1036. Oh my god, a turn.
You are old 3 blue.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Mike, which one are we going to jump into?
I'm thinking between 1 and 2. Let's do 2.
Alright, game 2 will be streaming, guys.
Wait. Give me a sec. Alright, we should be joining US East. Looks like we're missing 2 players here. But either way, I'm pretty excited though, because I think that this is a pretty important match coming in here for Iculus. I think that, I'm not 100% sure, but I think Catalysta is doing quite alright in terms of the standings. And Iculus only missing out by 1 goal there on securing, I want to say finals, given that I think he had 2 points if I remember correctly.
Yes, Iculus had 2 points in the first round and was beat out for 0 in the second game, so he'll need to get some points this game.
So I'm curious to see how this will end up unfolding here. I think we're more or less good to go here. I think everyone's in the lobby, unless we have a sleeper third person.
Let me double check the goal via Foxhole, Iculus, and Crispy, Catalysta, and yep, they're ready to go.
Ready to go here. So in terms of skill variance, I think that all these teams are relatively even skill. High Diamond, I want to say low Champ. So I think that we're going to see a pretty fair lobby in that regard. And then it's just going to be a matter of who performs better on the game here. Hopefully Iculus, if you're a bit of an Iculus fan, given that we've tracked a lot of Iculus's play here over the tournament. If you're an Iculus fan, definitely want to see a win here. But nonetheless, I think there is a lot of people to root for here. Catalysta, I think, maybe needs this game. Not 100% sure, but she definitely took 1 win with Big G in the last one. Getting 2nd place, I think, as well, so definitely helps out here. And Catalysta ripping off a beautiful clear once again. Delavoa sending that straight to the crossbar there. And I think that Crispy Dad overall has also been relatively consistent. Maybe not the most pop-off plays, but definitely doing a good job of keeping the ball in the opponent's half, shutting down 50s here and there. And I think that he's also had a few good opportunities to send some goals towards the net, especially in the early part of the tournament. So, for Orange team, I'm probably looking at Iculus and Foxhole Charlie, maybe Delavoa. But for blue team, it's probably going to be Catalysta and Crispy Dad for getting the big plays going. And I think that, if anything, we're going to probably see some two-man demos coming in for Catalysta. She's been rocking the Paladin for the past few weeks, I want to say. Let's see here. Good near post challenge coming in for Catalysta here. I think that Big G, or Crispy, excuse me, was trying to get out of the way there. It's going to be up to Musical Foxes here to try to get a play going here, but Foxhole Charlie does rip one towards the net. An unfortunate miss hit coming in here. And the Aston Martin from James Bond is definitely staying true here. Lethal and precise at the same time. Great shot towards the net here. Crispy Dad is going to file a dispute here against the tournament because he wants those 100 points for sending an own goal here. But unfortunately, the game does not quite do that. Catalysta, though, with a huge shot towards the top left there, and the crossbar once again smiles decadently here. Iculus, though, will secure that open net here, and that is already a 2-0 lead coming in for the orange team here. And if you want to call 911 for a robbery, please do so, because Catalysta got absolutely robbed there on that top left shot. That was probably one of the nicest shots that we've seen all tournament, but unfortunately the crossbar not reciprocating that. And it looks like, according to Loomis here in chat, Cat does have 5 points here, so I'm not 100% sure how necessary this will be. Because, I mean, given the fact that Big G is most likely advancing with 6 points, I want to say, there's not going to be that much room left in the finals here. Let's take a look here. Big 50 coming in for Crispy here. We're almost at the first half of regulation time here. Curious to see if Foxhole Charlie can start ripping off more shots here. And as I say that, though, Catalysta is going to send that bottom right, deciding not to go for the rebound there and leaving it for a teammate. I'm not sure if that was the right call there, because I think that she was the only person that could get to the ball in time. But nonetheless, they still have plenty of time to try to get the equalizer going. Musical Foxes is going to try to send that towards the bottom right of the net. Not able to do so, and here we go. The crossbar has said no for the time being. And that was a great shot coming in from Catalysta, flexing the Paladin here. Placement was absolutely beautiful there, and the power was no slouch either. And this is pretty much what you want to see if you're a fan of the blue team players here. Catalysta's shots are starting to connect here, and the Paladin looks like it's paying dividends here. Musical Foxes could get a big center here. A little bit greedy in trying to send that towards the net, I feel. And hard to say if that was necessarily an opportunity here coming in for the blue team, but a center was definitely the better call there. But as I say that, though, Delavoa almost sneaking in that bottom right there off the wall. Going to send that towards the backboard here, trying to get a piece of his own here. Foxhole Charlie not getting that towards the net either, and this is blue team's great opportunity to get a breakaway here. It's looking like Crispy Dad is going to be the one for the job here. Looks like there was a little bit of miscommunication on who goes for that ball there. But Delavoa's pressure game is absolutely absurd right now, shutting down a lot of plays and sending it towards the net at the same time here. You're just going to keep an eye out for Delavoa here, getting faked out by Catalysta here. Catalysta getting a solo breakaway play here. Looking for the pass in the infield here, not able to get that one going. But Crispy Dad, the Musical Foxes, big intercept coming in for Iculus here. Man, our orange team fast on some of these defensive plays here. And there's another lethal sniper shot coming in here for the Aston Martin. Foxhole Charlie with a great little double jump action here. Popping it over Crispy Dad here, and Delavoa not even try to go for the snake here, I think. Maybe a little bit out of position for the snake, but Foxhole Charlie 50 points ahead of Iculus, and Delavoa all the way at the bottom here. And I think that for Iculus to get to the finals, I think that the 3 points would be better safe than sorry. I think there is potential to get to the finals with only 4 points. Either way, maybe the scoreboard will start to be in the back of Iculus's mind here. It should be. But blue team are not out of it just yet, though. They still have 1 minute to try to get 2 goals here. I think that it is a bit of a tall task here, but we're going to have to start seeing some dog challenges here. Lots of rush plays coming in. And as I say that, Musical Fox's Goomba stomps Delavoa here. Crispy Dad has no boost in the tank at all, and that 50 is going straight to the top left here. And that might be in the nail in the coffin here for this... I want to say that we're in the 3rd game here, so this will be the last game of the 2nd round here. And then it's only a matter of who makes it to the 2nd round here, or the last round, excuse me, for the orange team here. If there's any time to go clutch, though, for blue team, it's going to have to be right here and right now. But I'm a bit of a pessimist in that regard, as I think that it's going to be a matter of time for the orange team to try to secure something here. Let's see if Iculus can keep the point lead here. Okay, so Foxhole actually managed to get a 215-point lead here, so that's going to be looking pretty grim if you're an Iculus fan here to get to the last round here. 4 points, though, might not mean that he's out just yet, but I've seen people advance with less. So Iculus might just have what it takes to get to the last round here. Looks like Catalysta and Big G, as far as I'm aware, will be advancing, but we will be confirming that, of course, when we get to the main lobby with Skitch. And a bunch of GGs coming across the board here, and Foxhole Charlie's lethality and precision on some of the shots here was absolutely gorgeous to behold here. And Iculus was definitely outspeeding a lot of people in the air. So there is some potential that if these two do make it to the final, that we're going to see them play quite well off each other. But of course, the question is, which one of these players can take down Big G in the finals? As that is the man to beat right now. We'll be going straight over to the main lobby here.
Looks like there's still a game running. Update what I have so far. Wait, is this the right game or was this last one?
Last round.
Alright, Mark 3, Geneva 2, check 1. Command and carry there for Mark. Forward 3, goes 2, over 1, 6, 50. Alright. And then last game, are they still playing? Big G game?
They're still in chat. So I think so.
Oh yeah, this is 4-4 overtime. They're in a 2-minute overtime already. Oh, I think I see.
Wow.
This the game status changed.
And
we're into overtime. The game was won.
You guys post the casted games up?
I'm sorry, post the what?
You post the casted games after the tournament?
Yeah, it will be on the Twitch stream and we'll upload it to the YouTube as well. Yeah, Foxhole, we had some things to say about your camera settings, but
I'd love to know what those are.
we figured you just wanted to admire the Aston Martin as much as we could. So
You went for ugly car, ugly camera.
My car's a classic. I don't know what you're talking
I had to get rid of the ugly car, man. It was making me play uglier.
Yeah, that was a great last game, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real, GG's.
Yeah, absolutely.
all nothing and taking the lead over Big G.
Yep, that means I lost to Charlie.
Oh yeah, Charlie got a sweep there. 3 and 5. All right, guys. There's game 3. Has been look good. We will sort properly this time.
I'm just glad I got on the stream this time. I'm gonna see what kind of shit you guys were talking.
Alright. Looks like 4 points was the cutoff for our top 6. So these guys here, I like you guys.
Rough.
My friend,
my goodness.
Just out.
I can use my my Patreon reroll, right?
That's what you get for stealing my goals last game, Riff Raff.
That's fair. That's fair.
Thank God. I never even should have been in the semis, truly.
You think you're out of place? I'm platinum diamond 1.
You got it.
How to properly get carried.
Alright, well anyways, if you're on the stream and it's blurry because it looks like I don't know what's happening. Foxhole Charlie, Big G, All Up In Ya, Catalysta, Prytalk, and Icklis are 6 finalists. So, as per tradition, I let you guys choose how you want to run the finals. You want me to just take the 6 of you and mix you up like we've been doing? You want to just take like top seed and go down the line?
Yeah, I think do seeds.
Okay, and do you guys want to draft for it, or do you just want me to go down the line and go like Fox, Enya, and Prytalk?
No, I mean like.
Yeah, do the draft.
Okay, so Fox and Big G. Everybody good with the drafting, or do you want me to just go?
Wait, drafting? What do you mean? Like
You
picking
pick your
people?
2 teammates.
Top 2 are captains, and you pick.
So do we give Foxhole first pick and then second and third for Big G?
Yeah, if we're doing pick, yeah.
Why are we rewarding the top players?
Yep.
Do we reward the bottom players? Just out of curiosity.
The name of this tournament suggests that's a good idea.
That is pretty funny. Maybe we'll consider that for next time. You guys, you want to pick or you want to just go down the line? I'll let Fox and Big G decide since you guys are top 2.
On the line, I
I'm
don't
down
know
with
anybody.
pick. I don't care.
Okay, all right,
I don't
let's
care.
go down the line. Let's go Fox, Enya, and Prytalk are our team. And Big G, Cat, and Icklis are our team.
Let's do it.
You guys want to take a 5-minute break, or you ready to jump in?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I get 5 minutes? I just gotta order pizza.
Yeah, let's come back at.
I get like 15 minutes so I can eat his pizza.
Let's go 7 minutes. We'll come back at 35 past. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
Hey, Sketch.
Yes, sir.
What's the name of the Old Farts channel on Twitch?
Twitch TV /RL Old Farts.
There it is. Thank you.
Yep. We'll come back at 5:35 p.m.
Good luck, everyone.
Oh wait, what's ETA on game start? Is it now?
5 minutes. 6 minutes.
6 minutes. All right, cool.
Can I use my Amazon Prime sub for the channel?
I did.
I'm mobile, so it's probably not going to let me do it from here.
After I clicked the subscribe button, then it offered an option. A little checkbox.
Yeah, I don't see it either. Yeah, mine's not doing that.
Yeah, you'll have to use your on a PC, I believe.
Yeah, I'm just doing it through the website on the browser.
Hey, is Riffraff still in here? Let's see if he wants to.
Oh. There we go.
I had to Google Washington Generals. Did not know that was a basketball team.
Yeah, they're the guys that lose to the Globetrotters. So we had a team of gold and plats that were up against 3 GCs. So we're like, oh. I think they're all they've all improved to at least diamond-ish now. So that's good stuff.
Nice.
Alright guys, I have 235 here. Let's see if everybody's back online.
Who's back?
Oh, just want to make sure everybody's back. Mike, Riff's going to join you in the casting booth for this one, and we'll set up the game that way that we can't get it. We don't get any stream snipers.
Looking forward to it.
All right. So let me say thanks for everybody who's hanging out. This has been almost 2.5 hours according to the timer.
Yeah.
Usually these things run like an hour and a half to 2. So, but since we're trying out the stream and got a lot of participation, I appreciate everybody hanging out. I hope you're all having fun. There's been a lot of participation on the Twitch stream, so really appreciate that. Yeah, that's other than the usual checklist. Check out the if you're here just on the Twitch, you can feel free to join our Discord. Click the about on the Twitch, and you'll get the links to the Discord. We have Patreon, which helps support the Discord Nitro boosts and prize pools and other fun things for the Old Farts community here. And we'll be posting all of this on YouTube. Please take a minute and subscribe there, because once we hit us 100 subs, we can do YouTube/our Old Farts instead of that random stream. But enough of the. Actually, one more little promo for Mike, the support. He's been part of our group for a while and kind of our in-house coach, and a lot of people have taken him up on concessions and vast improvement. And he's a great caster as well. So thank him for running this whole show, and check him out and give him a follow at twitch.tv/lurkerrl and catch up on some of his other games that he casts for other leagues as well. So, all right, I think I see everybody in the Discord channel, so I assume everybody's here and ready to go. Let me pull up the screen. So we always mix things up here, and for the finals, these will be the 2 teams. They'll play a best of. You guys want to do a best of 5, or are you guys worn out and just want to do 3?
3's fine with me.
Okay, let's do a best of 3. I'll be watching the stream, so I'll put in the scores at the end, because even if you win, the team that wins the 2, I still need to know who carried the team and who was the dead weight. And prize pool, the prize will be paid out accordingly. So I'll keep track of that here while we're streaming.
I'm gonna get a deadweight title.
Okay. Coveted deadweight time.
Yeah. Foxhole, All Up, Pride Talk. You want to jump into just 1 blue, and Big G, Calista, let's jump into 1 orange. Mike will set up the game with a random number, and we'll pop in and tell you what the number is to join.
Sounds good.
All right.
I hope I get it.
Wait, with random number, you mean the lobby name?
Yeah, do old XXX or something, and then just hop into each one and let them know. And Riff Raff's going to be joining us in the casting booth as well. So.
Yep.
I need that game name as well, so I can join it.
Yep, we're going to do we're doing Champions Field, of course, for the best of 5.
Riff, I'll just add you to the party.
Okay.
I don't see you online.
I am. Oh, I'll restart the game.
All right, I'm going to send the username, password.
All right, Skitch, ready for the invite.
Are we going to move over to the other channel soon?
Yeah, let's do it.
All
right, we're in the booth, Mike.
We have everyone in. Awesome, good stuff. Is everyone in the lobby? I think so. We're just going to be waiting on the teams here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for sticking around for such a long tournament here. We're about 2.5 hours in, but we did make it all the way to grand finals here. And I will be accompanied here by my lovely co-caster here, who also has a luscious amount of chest hair, Riff Raff 8000. Welcome to the stream.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night to everyone around the world watching this one. I am definitely prepared for a whole steaming pile of alrighty then in this final match. So definitely looking forward to it. Take it away.
Yeah, so the elephant in the room here is, given that we have the two names, or the two teams here, who are you favoring for this matchup?
Ooh, this is going to be tough because I like that they did it as a draft system instead of just randomly generated. This is going to be a much more even match than we're used to seeing in, I'm sure, a couple of these streams. I'm going to put my money on Big G pulling through as he does quite regularly. He actually beat us in the semifinals with a overtime goal after a good 2.5 minutes of extra time. So I'm expecting him to come through in the end for his team.
Yeah. If I'm completely honest, I had my money on Orange as well. Given that Catalysta's been in the server for, I want to say, about 5 to 6 months, maybe about 5. But she's participated in almost every in-house event, and she's gotten really far. So, first, what was it? The Old Farts in-house league that we have, 3v3 that we did. She got to finals in that one. In the 2v2 league, I think she got pretty far as well, but there was another 2v2 tournament hosted by Koala. Got to the finals in that one. I think she actually won it in the lower bracket as well. So when it comes to the competitive aspect of Rocket League, she is definitely a powerhouse in that regard. And of course, you know, the elephant in the room being Big G, the Titan that the blue team will have to take down here is going to be a big tall order here. And the best part is Big G is still rocking that hideous peanut mobile. Gotta love it.
I got to give him a lot of respect for that. I was rocking the Proteus all matches as well, so definitely the ugliest car in Rocket League to a lot of people.
Yeah, my favorite part about the Proteus, if anything, are the little grabbers. And I think it's going to be up to Big G here to use the grabbers to pinch his way to victory.
Well, that's Mr. Clampy to you, and it looks like Blue's actually coming in on the offensive right out of the gate.
As you say that, though, that defensive play almost gets sent straight all the way back to the blue half here. Lucky for them, that's not going to go straight towards the net, though. And it's going to be up to Olapenya here to try to get this conversion here. What a monstrous pinch coming in there.
I think nobody was ready for that one.
I mean, no one on the Old Fart server has a reaction to convert off of that laser beam, but man, that was probably one of the fastest pinches that we've seen all tournament here.
Yeah, give us 30 years ago and we might have had that goal.
That being optimistic here, of course.
Nice pressure by Orange now, though, keeping the ball in play on the offensive side of the field. But again, I speak too soon. Anya clears it out.
Yeah, Orange team definitely looking like the team to beat so far when it comes to pressure. And, you know, I've been... given that you've been playing throughout most of the tournament here, you haven't been seeing it, but Iculus has been on most of the stream matches, and Iculus has been a force of nature when it comes to the challenges and the aerial speed. And so I hyped up Iculus a lot in some of the other games here, so we're going to have to keep an eye out on this force of nature here that goes very fast in the air and wins almost every challenge here. And that's also one of the reasons why I weighted Orange here in my, oh my word, Catalysta with the dangerous play here.
I thought that was in. I thought that was going to be an own goal. Perfect for this tournament, but really bad for their chances in winning it. However, they seem to be really keeping the pressure going as well. And there it is, Big G taking over again, keeping a big, strong clear. And I agree with you about Iculus. I did remember playing with him, or rather against him in a couple matches, and he was tricky. But I'm still thinking Big G is going to take this game in hand, except... Oh my, what confusion.
Representing the Washington Generals here, like he said it himself, he felt like he was the lowest level player in the lobby here. But nonetheless,
self-proclaimed Plat Diamond were his words.
Exactly. Pride Talk here clutching out a bottom right here from all the way across the midline here, and that's exactly what Blue Team needed here to stay competitive here in this game one.
Would we be seeing the beginnings of an upset? I don't want to speak too soon, but I'm enjoying the idea.
Olapenya, though, with a monstrous shot towards the net there, skidding it off the ground as well. And I think Orange Team are left in a bit of a fluster here because some of their defense is starting to break down here off the touches coming in from Blue Team here.
Now, remind me, Mike, is this going to be a best of 3, best of 5, best of 7?
No, I think that we're too far into the tournament for that. I think that Big G was the first one to call that he would appreciate a best of 3. And I think given the fact that we've almost had a 3-hour tournament here, that best of 3 is definitely suitable in that regard.
It is getting late. Nap time for all, I think, is due. But let's see some good Rocket League first.
Yep, exactly. And I think that given that best of 3 still promotes a degree of consistency here, I'm thinking that given how this has been going, we might be seeing this whole series go all the way. But as I say that, though...
You called it.
So let's take a look at Iculus' play here. I didn't catch it from the POV here. That was Iculus to Cat here. Cat with a monstrous 50 here, and Foxhole Charlie a little bit on the wrong side of the ball there. Gonna go straight into the net with that one.
I'm gonna say, you did call it early on that he is in the right place at the right time. And there you go. Case in point, gets that goal in right on this touchline, especially with 50 in the process.
Yeah, my hopes are not out completely yet for Blue Team here, as I do think that Olapenia and Foxhole Charlie are definitely going to have the X Factor, as I say that. Foxhole Charlie.
Now, was this a mistake by Catalyst on the backflip, or is that just, I couldn't get it out of there, so I waved off, and Foxhole just took advantage?
Yeah, so I think it was two components there. So I think that Catalysta slammed too hard on the break there, because if you just smash that into your back wall there, it's completely fine. Like, sure, it might spill infield, but that's going to be the least of your worries. And, given that she might have been low boost, you actually do want to preserve more momentum for that challenge on your back wall there. So waiting for it to spill infield like that is going to generally be disaster when someone else goes for the fast play there.
Play off the back wall. Do we see a breakout play from Blue here?
Foxhole Charlie trying to get a piece of that ball here, but Big G is starting to flex his muscles here.
Nice touch by Pride Talk, getting it out of the harm's way.
And I think that one thing that's quite interesting as well throughout this tournament is Catalysta hasn't been going too often for her characteristic demos here. Has been focusing a little bit more on ball contact and has been focusing on getting the ball to her teammates a bit more. So I think that is generally going to be the recipe for success here. But Olapenia, though, defending the backboard like it's his life mission here.
I'm curious if that was a strategy decision before the game and how they wanted to approach this one.
Yeah, I think that generally if Blue Team have their head in the game, they're probably looking more for defensive and breakaway plays, as I don't want to say that they're exactly outmatched, but Big G and Iculus are definitely titans when it comes to the challenges and also the offensive play here. Given that
Enya.
Oh, that was a really nice 50 coming in for Enya. Pride Talk on the wrong side of the ball here, but Foxhole Charlie has been going clutch in the last few rounds here. And it looks like we're going to get to overtime here, unless Pride Talk has something else to say. Foxhole a little bit late on the turn there, and we are going to be in overtime here for this game 1.
Overtime in the first game of the series. This is going to be a long, hard-fought, wonderful... Oh my god!
Gold steal of the century, can you believe it?
I'll eat my words immediately. What a play by Pride Talk getting there.
Pride Talk, what an absolute legend here, living to the spirit of the random fuckfest here, snaking your teammates' goals here. And I think that was enough to get him the MVP here. Absolute legend.
Oh my goodness. And again, self-proclaimed low end of the totem pole, according to Pride Talk, and ends up taking MVP in the first game. What a move at the end.
And it was not inconsequential either, because we have the scoreboard on the screen here. 9 points was enough to get the MVP from Foxhole Charlie there. So Pride Talk might be positioning himself for the first place and the big part of the loot here.
Oh boy. I got to pull for him as another fellow Proteus player. I would be totally okay with Pride Talk taking this one. By the way, we're going to make this a mandatory usage in Old Farts servers. Everyone has to use a Proteus from now on.
Yep, it's going to be Proteus or the Banhammer. You heard it here first, guys, on the stream.
I'm going to have to think about that one, guys.
All right. To what extent, as a mod riffraff, to what extent do you have banning privileges on the server? Because we can go around Skitch's back here.
Unfortunately, I don't have banning privileges, but I do have threatening intimidation privileges. So I know how to, work the wheels a little bit, if you will.
All right, fair enough. As the coach of the server, I don't really have any of those privileges. I just have the privilege to move people around, I think. So I guess I could just move people out of channels if they're not playing Proteus, but that's as far as my powers go. Foxhole there with a beautiful pre-flip, though, to get us started here off the wall here. But Prytalk might be sending that center to someone here on the orange team. Iculus sending it to Foxhole Charlie. But
save.
Great save indeed. Coming in from Foxhole Charlie. Foxhole Charlie is looking like Denzel Washington here because he's a burning man right now, trying to blaze himself through this game 2 here.
Do you think he's really putting that on his shoulders? And it seems like he's stepping it up in this one.
Yeah, so far, even though we're just 30 seconds in, you know, we've seen, like, this is some ferocity that we haven't quite seen from him in the other games here. And as I say that, booming that all the way to Olapenia here, but unfortunately no boost to be had here. Top left was available there, but no boost once again for Olapenia there. Foxhole Charlie, you know, maybe he's just one of those clutch players here. As I say that, that 50 could have been gorgeous there to send it towards the other half. And Prytalk on the wrong side of the ball here, unfortunately. Catalysta will take the first blood here of game 2.
I think a little bit of confusion off that touch towards the side wall, and Prytalk was not expecting that kind of speed.
Yeah, the 50 was a little bit sketchy there, but Catalysta did do a great job of securing that first goal for Team Orange here, and given the fact that, oh wait, as I say that though, Big G bottom left available does secure that, and that is now 2-0 lead coming in here for the Orange team.
Nice touch off the wall there to keep control and get back into midfield with a shot attempt. I don't think anybody was expecting that one.
You know, I made the Burning Man. I'm not even sure what it is. It called Man on Fire from Denzel Washington? I think it is Man on Fire. Yeah.
It is Man on Fire.
Yeah, so I'm a bit concerned here with Foxhole Charlie with some of the aggressive challenges that he's going for, that he might just actually be burning out on some of them, because I think that wall challenge was a bit riskier than it needed to be here. But nonetheless, so with roughly 3.5 minutes to go here, still plenty of time to get the equalizer going, but it looks like Orange team is starting to come alive here in this game too.
I'm noticing a few more bunching up moments for the blue team as well. I'm worried that their comms are not keeping them spaced out enough, because they seem to be all in the same place at the same time. But a great pinch attempt there by Enya.
Yeah, that definitely looked like a ground pinch there. Pretty rare to see, but they can be very deceiving, because like the amount of lift that you can get on them when you get the proper ground pinch can be very devastating here. But Prytalk almost getting a breakaway play here. And we've got Denzel Washington here trying to charge on through, but going to miss out on that action. And there it is, the classic Catalysta bounce, not able to secure the crossbar down read into the net there. But we've got a breakaway here for blue team here. Prytalk playing too far away for the pass here. And it's going to be up to Foxhole Charlie to extend the play here. Prytalk on the right side of the ball this time, but Catalysta is on a mission, going all the way from the net, clearing it almost towards the blue net here. And this is starting to look very vicious here coming in for the Orange team. I think that playtime is over, and they're going to start looking for the win. And as I say that, Big G with a monstrous top right coming in here.
Unbelievable placement on that shot with defenders in net. 2 of them ready to make that save. He still sneaks it top right, excuse me. Unbelievable.
And yeah, we've seen that blue team are definitely do have that clutch factor coming in here, but we're getting close to this game 2 being a write-off here, and I think that it's going to be up to Foxhole Charlie to try to get some plays going here with Olapenia. Of course, Prytalk being there to steal the goals. Oh, what's going on here for blue team?
That's the confusion that I was worried about. I would love to be a fly on the wall in their comms right now to see what they're saying to each other, because stuff like that should not happen when you're able to talk.
Yeah, exactly, and I think it was Olapenia that was facing the ball there. Like, sure, Foxhole Charlie was turning, but he was nowhere near the ball in terms of being able to shoot it. So in that situation, you just respect the priority that whoever has the ball in the net should go for it, and Catalysta once again getting another goal here.
I like this play by Iculus. I like that he was up for that, looking for the touch off the defender just in case, because Catalysta was down there in case everyone missed. I think that's a really smart heads-up play.
Indeed, that is the case, and I think that if we're talking purely in terms of Game 2 here, the question is who's going to secure first place here for the standings, because I think that given how Big G is such an explosive player, that Catalysta would like to extend that point lead just a little bit more to make sure that Big G can't sneak his way to first place. If they do end up taking
there, though, I think you just jinxed it because, frankly, Big G put that where Catalysta couldn't get there. She was waiting for the goal steal. She was right on the line, waiting to touch that in and take that lead from Big G, but he knew where to put that shot, so she couldn't.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Catalysta, in her hearts, that bump play on the goal line counts as an assist, but of course on Psyonix's scoreboard, it doesn't count for anything. So she'll be quite a substantial amount of points down here for this last 1 minute and 20 seconds, but of course, anything can happen here for the orange team when they're playing this well.
An intentional setup by Icarus for Catalysta to come back in the standings. Maybe a little 2v1 action on the same team happening.
Yeah, I think that Icarus is just happy enough to win at this point. Very good support player when it comes to the aerial challenges, and I think that given how far he is down on the scoreboard, I think that he'll take whatever win that he can get right now, but I think the question is who will be coming for Game 3 here, as I don't have blue team completely written off just yet, but this is somewhat what I was expecting when I made that orange team prediction here.
I definitely see Orange Team taking this game well in hand. Aside from the scoreboard, just the way they've been playing together, some really good passing opportunities, and I really like how quick they are to challenge the ball. One thing that I love in my play and with any teammates I get into is always challenging the ball quickly, not letting them have any time to think, and I think Orange has done a great job of covering those angles. And there you see it, Aculus gets a great touch in the midfield to send it down all the way to the other net. No one's there to cover, so it's an easy tap-in.
Yep, absolutely. I think that pretty much anything that's going on right now is gravy, as I think that the coffin was pretty much made on 4-0 with about 1.5 minutes left, and if anything can happen to pump up Icarus' standings, definitely all props to him in that regard. Alapena, though, with a great clear here, but it's going to be a little too late here, and Catalysta is going to send that back into the infield here. And that was a pretty rough Game 2, to say the least here, but of course, you know, it all matters on that last Game 3 here.
Not surprised to see Big G at the top of that one. A dominating performance by all three, really. They all three really had the number on the blue team, and you can even see it in the score line. Nobody on the blue team has even touched the 300 mark.
Hey guys, after your last game,
you know,
here,
I'm not going to put all the pressure on Prytalk here, but if Prytalk can dig deep here, I think that he can find the way to clutch it out for the Game 3 here. Self-proclaimed Platinum Diamond player, trying to squeeze the win here, and I think that he has what it takes, and I think that if his positioning and speed sharpens up just a little bit, it might be enough to find those openings here, because while Orange Team were dominating in this Game 2, they do provide a lot of openings here for the blue team, and I think that Foxhole Charlie maybe has to let go of the gas a little bit, consider which challenges he is and isn't taking, and just make sure that he doesn't take himself out of the game for free here, and blue team might have an avenue towards victory here for this finals.
Well, I kind of feel like the announcers in Cool Runnings. I know we predicted Orange to win, but I'm definitely feeling a little underdog fever. Let's go Prytalk.
Yeah, for all the Platinum and Diamond people in the chat right now, give your energy to your Diamond avatar here, Prytalk. Pretty sure that he has what it takes to go clutch here.
And if you're in-game, switch to a Proteus, it helps.
Great kickoff coming in here for Foxhole Charlie here. Prytalk is going to be on the receiving end of that kickoff here. Good 50 for Foxhole Charlie, though. That's going to come straight down here. That's going to look a bit awkward for Big G here, but no one able to contest the ball just yet. And Prytalk is going to be left in a 1v1 with Big G here. Big G not able to make good on that one.
Nice patience by Foxhole there to avoid that original challenge by Iculus.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that the name of the game is taking one or two Orange players out of the game off of bad challenges. Sometimes maybe they're playing a little bit too fast for their own good on these challenges, and all it can take is one breakaway or two breakaways and you'll have a 1 or 2 goal lead. Defense, relatively speaking, has been quite alright in Game 1 here for blue team. Catalysta, though, almost getting a nice dribble play over 2 players there. But it's up to the blue team here to try to get the breakaway here. Catalysta has a shot towards the top right. Not going to make good on that. That's going to go straight back to Catalysta, though. Not going to go into the net just yet.
I gotta say, Prytalk has really been holding down the blue net for the entire team. It's been fantastic to see him not only keep the ball out of the net, but also move it to his own teammates as much as possible. He's doing a great job in there.
Absolutely. He had a really crucial challenge there on the sidewall there, because if that ball got past Prytalk there, that would have surely been a goal there, given how many orange players there were ready to receive it. So Prytalk is making a charge here for the backboard. That's going to go straight to Big G, though. But Olapenya will be the receiver of this clear here. Lucky for blue team, though. That's going to go wide for the time being. Catalysta will just be extending it for the time being. Iculus almost with a nutty angle there. And this is looking a bit more like a repeat here of game one. A lot more stable. And as we say that, monstrous bottom right coming in here for Foxhole Charlie. Let's take a look at this one from his POV here.
I did not think he had that angle, especially with Catalysta charging so tightly off the corner there.
Yeah, you know, maybe the Aston Martin is a little bit rigged, pay to win, because I praised him in another game that I casted at Foxhole Charlie, his lethality and precision representing James Bond. Absolutely stunner when it comes to the shot.
We're calling it Proteus is still better. Proteus in the chat.
Olapenya left with a tight backward clear here. That's going to go off to Big G. Big G is going to have to live up to his name here. Go for some gigantic plays, but unfortunately that is going to fizzle out for the time being, and Foxhole Charlie will be on the receiving end once again here.
Oh, what a demo!
Big demo. Does Iculus score it? Absolutely, and that is going to be a nice equalizer coming in here for the orange team, and that is what Catalysta is known for, out of nowhere going for the demo.
So clutch in that moment. Beautiful job clearing the net. Iculus had all the time in the world, and I think he recognized it. He even slowed down before touching that ball. Nice job, Catalysta.
Yeah, that was absolutely necessary here, and Catalysta not able to make good on that center there off the kickoff, but Foxhole Charlie putting on his Denzel Washington cosplay again, man on fire.
Get there, Prytalk, yes!
Yeah, Prytalk got it towards the goal line there, but Iculus, very hard to get the ball past right now. Prytalk is going to have to shelf out something a little bit better than that, but a big save coming in from Prytalk here.
Wonderful 50 to his own corner to keep it away from the net mouth. Again, I'm seeing a lot of double commits between Enya and Foxhole, and I don't know if that's intentional or not, or that's a comms issue, but it's really concerning me that I see them both going for the same ball quite often.
Ooh, that's a rough 50 coming in for Foxhole here. Yeah, we'll take a look at this one, and yeah, that flip came in just a little bit too late there. That's unfortunate, but Iculus did do a great job of getting that past Foxhole there. And this 2-1, you know, it's definitely still good for the blue team in that regard, but we've seen what happened in game 2. It could just get out of control in no time.
Question's going to be the confidence of Orange. If they feel like they've got it, they will take it, and there it is.
Yep, classic Catalysta right there. That is her bread and butter play right there. Demo, rotate out of net, wait for the center, and just squish that in right into the near post.
You might say that her style of play in this regard is actually perfect for this exact tournament.
Yeah, and you know, I hate to put any blame on Prytalk here, given that he is the underdog in terms of skill level, but Catalysta can pick off some of the slower players here, because one of the issues that Prytalk is having against Catalysta is that he's very stationary in net and doesn't angle his car well enough to like go for dodges. So that is one of the things that I think Catalysta has been adapting to. And one thing that she tends to say herself is she likes to go for demo and bump plays on the higher level players, but maybe sometimes going for the lower level plays. As I say that though,
great job
from Olapenya.
Good reaction that he knew the ball was coming to him on that play. Definitely not the intended touch by Iculus. So I think that threw off everybody's flow on Orange there. Good job of Enya to capitalize.
Yeah, I don't know if we have any doctors here in the lobby, because we got the paddles out and we've just managed to shock some life into the blue team here. They still have one goal though with 1 minute and 10 seconds left, but definitely a lot better of a position than being 2 goals down.
I think Iculus heard you talking about Prytalk not moving, because that was a pretty big demo when he could have had a chance on the ball.
Foxhole Charlie not quite connecting with the pass from Enya.
Calculated fix.
Could be a big hit. I think that this should be alright for the time being here. And this is again the double commit that you're talking about. Definitely a good ball for Foxhole Charlie, but Enya taking himself out of the game for no reason here. 2v1 though, Catalysta versus the world here. Does get a great 50 there in the corner. And she's going to clear that straight to Prytalk. Prytalk looking really uncomfortable here, and Foxhole Charlie not reading the whiff here.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yep, that is a rough one to concede here, but think that there is still a little bit of life left in this blue team here, but they have to get their marbles moving because otherwise Orange team will run away with the series in this game 3 here.
I'd say if they can settle their minds down, get some good comms going, they can definitely take this back to Orange and tie it up before this time is up, but it's going to take a lot of effort. Great demo by Foxhole and by Enya to keep pressure on the Orange team. Can they capitalize?
Yeah, Prytalk is on a mission here. He's going to try to send that towards the top right, but Big G there on the net. And I think if we don't see a goal here in the next few seconds, it's going to be over. That bottom left does do the trick. And that is the final nail in the coffin here for this game 3. There is pretty much no way that Orange team loses this game from their position.
And I think Catalysta sealed the deal, taking MVP with that last goal.
Yeah, I think there's still a chance though, because if I remember, did Big G have only like a 100-point lead in the second game?
It was something close.
Yeah, so it was pretty close in that regard, so it's going to be a pretty tight run between Big G and Catalysta here. I dare say it was somewhere between 80 to 110 points, so Catalysta might just have snaked the entire tournament here from Big G, but we're going to be left with Skitch here to announce the winner here, so we'll probably end up moving back here to the lobby. But
actually, Mike, I asked the players to hang out in their channel, so if you want to go down and grab me as well, interview them, you can start with maybe the losers.
All right, we're doing post-game interviews?
Yep, hop on down to blue, talk to the losers real quick, and then as I announce the scores, we'll move up to the winners.
Yep,
all
sure.
right.
How are you guys feeling after that one?
Defeated.
Extremely respected by Catalina.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of respect going around.
Yeah, that was an interesting adaptation, though, because she didn't whip out any of the demos, I think, in the Game 1 victory that you guys took, but out of nowhere, she just started going on a rampage.
Yes, she did.
Yeah. Blood hungry.
I want to ask Prytalk, how did it feel coming through clutch in that Game 1?
Oh, that goal still at the end? That was awesome. I learned from Riff Raff. He was my mentor and at How to Steal Goals. So it was amazing.
And you'll be using the Proteus from now on, correct?
Yeah. As long as you and I are playing together.
Very good.
Yeah, you guys definitely did a great job of keeping it competitive, and that Game 3 could have gone either way. Even though the Orange team ended up winning by 2 goals, you guys did a great job of keeping it competitive there.
Well played, blue team. I've got the scores. Let's hop over to the Orange team, guys, and I will announce it there live with them.
All right.
Yep. Sounds good. Well, congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
GG's.
Yeah,
Well played.
Yeah, those are some really good games.
It was tense.
Yeah, so what was the difference between Game 1 and Game 2? Because in Game 1, you guys felt a little bit stiff and a bit slow, but then all of a sudden you guys just turned it on here for Game 2 and Game 3, of course.
Actually, Mike, we were actually talking about this before our match. You know, I had mentioned that we all needed to go and get a good huddle in on the field, before we really started to play. Because I didn't think until then it would, be able to happen. But I think after Game 1, we got, comfortable with each other and we're able to just, really fill in the empty slots and keep pressure.
I want to ask Catalysta, in Game 3, near the second half, you actually started playing what Mike calls your classic play of demo and hold in net and then steal that goal. Was that a conscious decision that you were not doing it up until that point, or was that a team decision? Walk me through it.
There was a learning curve. There was the demo play where I got no points and we scored. And then I was like, wait, but I got no points. So this time I sat there ready to finish off the shot.
And that's the beauty of this tourney.
Yes, here we go. So I'm sharing my Discord and I'm also streaming. here was the final breakdown of the scoreboard. Big G and Catalysta both taking a first and a second, carrying Icarus to a third place finish. Looking at the scores, they're very close. And at the end, what Catalysta says, getting that final goal steal, actually let her win by 20 points.
20! Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
So
that's
congratulations, Kat. I
Good
know
job,
you've
Kat.
been playing in I think you played in all these since you joined here, and so I think this is your first win. So congratulations on that.
Appreciate that.
Nice
Thank
try.
you.
You were holding it down the first couple rounds, but
No.
Catalysta got the best of you there.
Oh yeah, no. Kat played really, really well. She deserves it.
We talked about it before the game. We think Big G was winning so much of the games because he was channeling the ugliness from his car. So he's got my vote.
Yes. There's been talk of changing our server to a Proteus only server, so we'll have to review with the board there. All right,
Well,
guys.
congratulations, Catalysta, and well done to the whole Orange team.
Cheers.
Good job, guys. Good games.
Good games, guys.
Everybody on the Twitch, thanks for hanging out. We're going to wrap this up. Once again, thanks to Mike for casting the whole thing, all 3 hours of it. Check him out at twitch.tv/lurkerrl. And if you're here on the Twitch and you're not in the Discord already, check out the links in the About section and follow the Discord. Sign up for the Patreon if you're so inclined. You can help support the server, keep the Nitro Boost coming, and have fun with perks like we did for round 1 with the Patreon tier. And with that, thank you to all the old farts. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for everybody being awesome and making this place a great community to be a part of. So we'll wrap it up with that. Thank you, everybody. Congratulations to Kat, Big G, and Nicholas. Woo!
Yeah, nice
Thanks,
guys.
old farts.
Good games, guys.
Well done.
GG's, thanks.